Hey, Chili, welcome in. Thank you for coming on the panel, man, and acting in good faith. I thank you, and I've shared your emails with the chats, and they know that I'm down to cop watch with you, and that's pretty much how I wanted to start this panel off.
Cool. What's going on, Val? How you doing, man?
I'm doing well, man. I'm live streaming. I'm trying to hustle. I'm trying to just get my fucking my shitty little $100 so I can go on about my ways and just doing my thing, man.
Sure,
Thank you for asking.
sure. It's good to see you, man. It's good to talk to you. I don't think we've ever actually spoken.
No, we haven't. It was the first time that I think we interacted was through like some chat bullshit. Like you came into the chat, you said some shit, I said some shit, and it was it was just fucking chat bullshit. I didn't take any of it seriously, and a lot have happened since that email or since that, and you've emailed me, and like I said, all this shit's entertainment to me, man. And you're right, man. Like if I was in a room with you, I probably wouldn't say this shit to you, man, because you might push me down and kick my ass. You know what I mean? I got a fucking twinky little frame. I fucking suck. You know what I mean?
No, I'm not. I'm not interested in fighting anybody. I'm 50 years old now. I just turned 50, and I fought since I was a kid, elementary school, all the way up till now. So it's uh, it's it's a very strange thing that having a public profile.
Yeah. So I think I started following you back when you were gosh, you remember the goddamn chart you had, man, with all the when you when I think when you first kind of got on YouTube. I know before YouTube, I believe you were on TikTok.
Yeah, I had built the history of institutional racism on a timeline because the way that our country was founded and the way it was set up is it's built on institutional racism. The Second Amendment, the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Sixth Amendment, they were all they were all based on race. And I built a big wall and I taught that. And during that TikTok, I was only on TikTok for like 3 or 4 months, and a lot of people watched it. It was like a quarter billion views on the teaching. So I'm actually in my studio now. There might be a little echo, but I'm rebuilding that wall. But it's not just the history of institutional racism. This time I'm teaching the presidents, the Supreme Court justices, the states, Supreme Court case law. I'm teaching exactly what jurisprudence is, what stare decisis is. I'm teaching the history of prison, but it's all on one big graphic. And I've been working on this. Well, I was working on it in jail the whole time. So I have a real clear vision of what I want to teach this time. And I'm going to make it so that you can buy the stuff that I teach now in a board game. And to be honest with you, Val, what's really strange is if I hadn't gone to jail, I probably wouldn't have ever finished this game. But now that I spent all that time, I read so many books in jail. I can't count them all. And so now I have this really a deeper and more vast knowledge of history. It's it's kind of like if you the slope upwards to enlightenment when you learn stuff because you know enough to be dangerous, but you don't know enough. And then I just kept on studying and I kept on studying, and so now I'm to a point where I feel like I'm confident in this board game. And the board game's all facts, like who did John F. Kennedy appoint to the Supreme Court, things like that, really factual stuff where it's not opinion. You can really see what I'm teaching is factual, and now I'm going to give you a board game that you can learn. So what's going on with you, Bao? I haven't ever met you. So I know past is past, and I really got out of the dungeon, and I just didn't really want to beef with anybody. I don't have anything against it. I don't know any of these people who were saying things about me before. And since I got out of jail, I'm just really not interested in fighting with anybody. If I've always wanted to understand why people want to fight with me and just or say things, and I want to understand. I wanted to understand that, but now it's not so much that I don't want to understand it. I just realized that I'm kind of a polarizing figure, and so if you talk about me, then it gives you content to talk about. So yeah, I don't know what you're doing or what your time is and where you're living and what you got going on with your life now. But I hope you're okay, and I'm glad we were able to exchange some emails. To me, this is not entertainment. This is just putting my life online, my vision online of the future. And I've been that way ever since I started. I had a vision to teach, and then I went out and started auditing, and I tried to help some people. It's really strange. The more people that you help, the more people don't like you. And even the people that you do help, I would say 3 out of 5 of them will later turn against you and say the worst about you. It doesn't matter how much money you put in yourself personally, the funds you raise to help them, if you get them out of jail, if you can try to help people, but it's really kind of surreal to see that once people realize that if I step on your face, Bao, if I step on your face, then I'm going to be 8 inches taller than I was before. So, and they really come when you're the most down. I think probably the most disappointing thing was when I got out of the dungeon and I saw how many people had made videos about me saying I was going to lose my appeal and I was stupid and dumb and all these crazy things. And so it's like, I don't have those like, oh, my feelings are hurt. It's just kind of like, and this is earlier, I went onto a trolls live stream and I said, can you just show me a receipt of anything that I've done wrong to somebody? Can you list a name of somebody so that you can give, because the internet's huge, it's millions and millions of people. Just say someone's name so that we have a way to track down the bad things I've done in my life, because I want to air them out. And if I have done somebody wrong, it'll give me the opportunity to try to rectify that situation. The truth is, though, there's nothing like that. There's no receipts of me hurting, cheating, stealing. There's none of that. I mean, I have my own past. We all have exes and we have things like that, but there's no receipt of me ever hurting anybody ever, not through the history of my life. So, if we go back before I was 25, I used to fist fight in the streets, and there'd be some receipts there. You could get some people online who say, yeah, that guy beat the shit out of me. But it's been 25 years. It's been 25 years since I've balled up my fist and punched somebody, So I just did the best I could I'm doing the best I can now with what I've got. And I'm pretty decimated after jail. So we're still selling trifolds. We're still selling cop cars. We're still selling hoodies. So I'm going to be able to stay afloat. But at the same time, it's definitely different. It's harder. It's harder now. And also, it took me about, I would say, 8 months to really get into the YouTube algorithm, where I went live at one point for 87 days in a row, 3 hours every day. And now I'm out of the algorithm. And so it's hurting me, it's definitely hurting me. And I just got a text from a mutual friend of ours, and he said, hey, Bao is on live. I had walked out the door and I was going to my car because I want to go out and film some cops tonight. But I was like, you know what? If I have an opportunity to make friends with Bao, I'm a man. I want friends. No man is an island. I need other people. I need friendship, 100%. So I thought I would just take the time and come on and say hello. And my studio's set up now, so now I can go right to work again anytime I want. I don't have to, because I've been literally suitcasing it, because I had to close my studio in Vegas and move my office in Vegas to a different location. And then I had to move half of my office here. And then I have a social life with someone, and I had to spend some time with her. And then I just I'm just now getting my bearing back, where I've only had this studio set up for 3 days. 3 days where the studio's finalized. And now I'm just going to keep on streaming. And I don't ever go on anybody's, that about me. I don't go on people's YouTube channels. I don't interview with people. I don't do panels. I don't do any of that stuff, because I really do have a mission. And I know for a fact, from studying as hard as I have, that Terry versus Ohio is the problem in our country. When you can and even the way I speak to cops and the way I interact with cops, because the court system is stacked against us completely. So if I go on the scene now and I call a cop a dirty fucking pig, piece of shit, maggot, then when I go to court, that judge is going to fry me. And then other people are going to mimic what I do. And I feel like that's kind of the wrong way to lead people. I feel like I'm rebranding to First Amendment Auditor. I trademarked it so that no one could shut down my t-shirts. But if anybody wants to make a First Amendment Auditor t-shirt, please go ahead. I did trademark it, and I do have a court hearing in January for that trademark, but I'm not going to enforce a trademark on anybody. If someone wants to make a First Amendment Auditor t-shirt, do it. I only did that to protect myself because of what people have done to me in my past. You know what I mean? It's like I don't want to stop anybody. I don't want to stop anybody from doing what they want to do. And it's like, it's really strange having created this team DLZ of people because there's so many thousands and thousands of us. And number one, I'm not going to stop. But then number two, every day I've got a half a dozen people saying, what are we going to do about this? And what are we going to do about that? And then there's multiple projects going on right now that I had going before I went to the dungeon. And now I'm just finishing those projects. And there's multiple people involved with all the projects. So my phone is constantly ringing, constantly going. And it's like, it's really hard to have any time for self, any time where, I have a roller and I have an exercise bike right here, one of those rollers, so you roll out on your back. And it's still hard to find time to pedal on the bike for 30 minutes. It's hard to find time to lay on the mat and roll out. I mean, thank God Charlie comes and barks and like, you have to take me for a walk. Otherwise I wouldn't do anything at all. Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh, and then I just went on the Trolls channel and I said to the troll, show me a receipt of something that I've done wrong or someone that I've wronged in my lifetime. And there was nothing, and by the way, I don't know that guy. I've never met him, never talked to him. He said on the channel just now, when I was talking to him, that I had people reach out to him to contact him. It's entirely not true. And there's no fact to that. When I was in Phoenix, Arizona, at that time, there was another auditor who I thought was my friend. And I said, are there any auditors out here in Arizona? And he said, oh, there's an auditor out there, but he doesn't like you. And I said, is it this person? He said, oh, it's that person. And I said, oh, I don't know him, so I don't know how he doesn't like me. But that's the only conversation I've ever had about that person ever, with anybody. So I just find it a little strange when someone doesn't have a mission, when they don't have a purpose. If you read anything from Ayn Rand, Atlas Shrugged, or Fountainhead, she teaches a very simple formula, and everybody can follow this formula. It's this formula, and this is how you make money without becoming a parasite, going and working for the government, or having to go to a job where someone tells you what to do all day, every day. And this is the formula that Ayn Rand teaches. She teaches knowledge plus ability equals product. So you take the knowledge that you have and the ability that you have, and you combine those two things and you make a product. So in jail, I taught this to guys all the time. So they say, well, break that down for me so I understand what you're talking about. What is knowledge plus ability equal product? Okay, so let's say that you get out of jail and you want to do something with your life. Okay, cool. Well, what do you know and what do you have the ability to put to the market to get your product? So let's take laundromats, for example. A laundromat is a coin operated machine, pretty simple, washer, dryer, location. So then what do? You go on YouTube and you learn everything you can learn about the washing machine business, about having a laundromat. So then you learn everything you can, absolutely everything. You learn it in and out. You spend 6 months or a year studying the laundromat business. You go around, you interview people who own laundromats. Okay, now you have the knowledge. Now do you have the ability to put your knowledge to create your product? So then what is your ability? Do you have the ability to get the location? Do you have the ability to get the loan to get the washers and the dryers that you need inside of your facility? Do you have the ability to hire workers? So now you have your knowledge of the laundromat, you have the ability to put that into the market. Your product is now a laundromat. So that's what I've done. I've taken the knowledge I have about Supreme Court case law. I have the ability to put it in the market through my social media channels, and that's my product. The trifold, the cop cards, the hoodies that I sell. Knowledge plus ability equals product. That's why I feel like police are such parasites, because they need somebody to tell them what to do every single day. Whereas if you are a thinking man or a thinking person and you want to, let's take dog breeding, for example. Say you're going to breed French bulldogs. Well, first you have to learn everything there is to learn about breeding French bulldogs. Now, here comes the second part. Do you have the ability to have a half a dozen or 10 dogs inside of your apartment? If you have a tiny little studio apartment, being a dog breeder is probably not the best gamble for you. You may want to consider what else you have the knowledge about, and then do you have the ability to put that into the market? And I really truly learned this formula from Ayn Rand and her books, Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged, Virtues and Selfishness, that I read when I was in the dungeon. and anybody can apply this methodology. It's really simple to do. You have to dedicate. I'll give you another really simple one. And someone in the audience, if you want to do this, you can prove me right or you can prove me wrong. Sit down and watch YouTube video after YouTube video about how to make paper airplanes. Now, you can make a paper airplane, and so you spend 6 months learning every crease, fold, crevice of how to make the most amazing paper airplane ever. You could put a tripod over the top of your shoulder, facing down, and say, this is the glider, and you never have to show your face. You could be wearing blue murder gloves. You could make your paper airplane and then make videos, and your product is now the videos. You'll get millions and millions of views. Millions of people will watch you. If you know everything there is to know about how to make paper airplanes, and then you have the ability with your fingers to make the paper airplanes, and then your product is the video, and then you could sell paper, or you could sell stickers, or you could sell, there's all kinds of things you could sell from there. And so that's something I'm going to teach coming up, but really I taught it just now, so people can take a little clip of this video and and share it all you want. But that's the whole thing. That's the entire thing. Knowledge plus ability equals product. So when I was in the dungeon, I really did a lot of reading, tons of reading, and also I was able to kind of get past nonsense. So when I come out of jail and I see, you know, people have made things and said things, and I was like, I was in jail. Like literally, I was in a coffin. Like I was this close to death, and it's just surreal that people don't have a purpose, a mission. Even this now, I spend this time now, spending this time with you. Our mutual friend, texted me and said, "Hey, go to Bao's channel. He wants
Justin
to have you
Gaza
on."
helped with $5.
And even this
La
time now,
Rata owns Direct D.
it's not it's a good use of my time because I get to connect with you. I get to say what's in my heart and on my mind openly without the devil's advocate going against me and trying to poke holes and stuff like that. But it's like I'm really happy to be going back into academia, into teaching and showing and creating this board game. And I still do love filming cops, and my whole new brand is going to be First Amendment Auditor. So that's why I trademarked it when I was in jail. I laid in bed because in jail now it's all different. They lay you in a bunk in a metal bed. You lay in that bed for at least 18 hours a day. You're on a metal bunk. You can't even stand up. One time I stood up and I was locked down to the bed for 24 hours. So I had nothing but time to sit and think and work things out in my head. And I was able to come up with some really solid stuff. And then, of course, there were people from, I don't know if anybody's in the chat, 'cause I'm not reading it. I want to stay focused just on us talking a little bit. But there were people who sent me so many books when I was in the dungeon. I read so many books. I read the biography of every single president, and I read the biography of every single Supreme Court justice, every one of them. And I memorized every single Supreme Court justice and every single president. You remember I used to say I have a photographic memory or near a photographic memory? That's not true. I don't even have remotely close to a photographic memory, but I remember things I care about because it took me 3 months to memorize every single Supreme Court justice. 3 months to memorize every one of them. And I don't have anywhere near a photographic memory. I was wrong. But I had been reading those cases since 2002, since I got locked in the dungeon the first time. So Terry v. Ohio and all the jurisprudence cases that come after it, I had read them so many times over the years that I used to say, oh, I have a near photographic memory. That's bullshit. I don't have anywhere close to a photographic memory, not even remotely close. So it's like, but I wanted to come on and, number one, clear any kind of past beef that we ever had, because I don't know you. I've never met you. I never had anything against you. Even I talked to James Freeman a few times from the dungeon, and I believe that we put that baby to rest as well. There's no beef between James and I. He said he was sorry. I said I was sorry. He was sorry for trolling, and I was sorry for overreacting to the trolling. And it's just there's no point. But like, you sent me an email and said, "Hey, I take YouTube as entertainment." I don't. Like, I don't. Like, I just broadcast my life. I broadcast what I'm doing and how I'm doing it and what my mission is. And I never wanted to run for governor. I never wanted to run for office. It wasn't. I had talked years ago about running for senator, years ago, maybe 15 years ago, 10, 15 years ago, with a girl I was dating. And we talked about it and what you could do with power, because I've always hated cops. Since I was 18 years old, I've hated cops. And now I don't hate all of them. I just hate most of them. I hate the system. I hate the entire system. So I one time met a philosopher who said to me, what you want is not what you want. What you want was given to you. If you think about that, you go, what does that mean? Well, Bao, did you ever think that you wanted to be on a YouTube channel? Like, that wasn't your mission. Somebody created YouTube, and then you saw how it worked, and then you said, I want to be on YouTube. But that wasn't your choice. You didn't grow up when you were 6 and be like, man, I want to create a YouTube channel. It was never your thought, never your process, never at all what you wanted to do. You didn't even know it existed till 10 years ago, 12 years ago. And so what you want isn't what you want. It was given to you, because what do you really want? I want to live on an island with my little wife and have some kids that roll around. We never get dressed. We pick fruit and live off coconut. That would be an amazing life. To run for leadership is pressure. To even believe that you are a leader, you have to be kind of full of yourself. You have to kind of believe that, people will talk about Dunning-Kruger, but they don't really understand Dunning-Kruger. If they really understood it, if you read Locke and you read enough of Locke, you'll start to understand that you're not qualified to be governor. Nobody is. Tell me about the sanitation department. Tell me about the building codes. Tell me about earthquake proofing. Tell me about sanitation. Tell me about the school system. You can't do all that stuff. You don't know what you're doing. There's way too many things for you. How do you take care of the roads? How do you take care of seniors? What about Social Security? What about disasters? There's all these things you're not qualified to do. So you kind of have to have a larger belief in yourself than you can accomplish to say, I'm going to be the leader. And so it's like, oh, and then I'm not sure, because a lot of people give me information. Like even this here, I'll get screenshots of the chat because I haven't looked at a single bit of it. I'll get screenshots of this person said that and this. I don't even look. I'm not interested, but apparently, when I started off on my venture in Ironton, Ohio in 2022, apparently someone sent out an email and said they were me, and said that I wrote this email that said, I'm the leader. And did you hear about this email? Because
I did not.
yeah, so I just now heard about it. And like, just so everybody knows, I never sent off an email to every auditor. And back then I didn't have anybody's email address to send off a mass email to people, but I just recently heard about it. And I was like, did it come from deletelaws@gmail? Because if it didn't, then I didn't write it. I don't have any sock accounts. I don't have fake accounts. I don't spend my time in this kind of anything that's off the mission of what I'm trying to accomplish. I don't really spend a lot of time. I don't watch TV. I've watched 6 episodes of the WWE Vince McMahon show. I watched 6 episodes of that. And I've watched 3 episodes. Yeah, it's on Netflix. I watched 6 episodes. I loved WWE when I was a kid. WWE is what got me into becoming a real wrestler.
I used to
And
think
then,
it was real, yo.
yeah, right?
Yeah, straight up. I was so sad when I figured out that shit was fake, man.
Yeah. No, it was my brother and I used to wrestle because I'm from Alaska, and so we would get 3 or 4 feet of snow, and the snow would be as tall as us. We were just little kids, and we would play the characters. Hulk Hogan, oh, I'm the Ultimate Warrior. Oh, I'm Shawn Michaels, and we would Junkyard Dog, and we would play the characters. And then when my brother would morph into the Hulk, I would morph into the Ultimate Warrior, and we'd body slam each other in the snow. So I was super interested in watching that documentary, and I've watched 3 episodes of the Menendez brothers. That's the extent of how much time I've wasted besides just working on this studio and trying to get this studio ready for prime time. And it's close. I actually, because of the social media channels, because of the social media companies, I created a website called teamdlz.com where I'm going to stream my videos from there. where a lot of people, when I was in jail, they didn't have a way to connect to each other unless I was doing a live stream, and they didn't know each other's phone numbers. You just get a username. So I created Team DLZ so that I could verify people and people could connect with one another in a more meaningful way. And now I have a group chat we do every week, and there's only like a half a dozen or a dozen people on there at a time. But I've really created some solid friendships with these people who really want the change to happen. It's not
What are
to
some of your
say,
discussions about? Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just curious.
oh no, no. It's about torture cuffs. It's about, you know, do you really want to get rid of torture cuffs? Because I'm not sure if you know or not, but across YouTube, all across YouTube, torture cuffs and the dungeon has become nomenclature because it's true. It's true. They're torture cuffs, and the dungeon is a dungeon. And we have to change those things. Do you really want to change those things? Are you really interested in changing those things? Or is it just for a show and blah, blah,
You
blah?
say
And
you, who do you mean? Are you talking about within the group or
I'm talking about when you say something out loud, do you really want to do that?
who?
I
The
want to
people in
get
the
rid of,
group?
yeah, I want to talk, well, myself included. When I say we got to get rid of torture cuffs, do I really want to get rid of torture cuffs? Well, if I want to get rid of torture cuffs, then I have to create alternatives that I can present to the police and say, hey, why don't we use these? I have to create an alternative. If you want to change the dungeon, well, what is the new system? I wrote a 400-page book when I was in jail by hand with, have you been to jail before?
I've seen jail time. I be doing. I be in and out. Have you ever recorded in jail before?
Have I ever recorded in jail?
Yeah, bird up, man.
Bird up?
Yeah. Have you ever seen goddamn what's that show with that guy? And he's like, bird up. Gosh, what's his name? He's really funny, man. What's his name? With the chat, help me out, man. Who's the guy that says bird up? Ah, he's so funny, man. Somebody in the chat's gonna help me out, man. You never seen him, Chili? He's like this.
Oh,
He's
I
like
see.
Eric Andre. Eric Andre.
Eric Andre.
Yeah.
I see Stoffel in the chat, and I see.
No, the guy that says bird up. Not the chats. You never watch Eric Andre?
I see Rights On is in the chat.
Yeah,
No,
right.
I've
So
never.
who's the one that texted you, right? He said in the chats, he said he's gonna text Chili and see if you'll come on the stream yards and chat a little bit and just kick the shit, man. Just fucking. I figure you talk about this constitutional and freedom shit all day. Like it's got to be exhausting to talk about all the time, man. And you know what? In response to what you said about your studio looks good. The audio sounds good. The video is clear, right? And I
Cool.
do be watching your streams. Your streams look good. And when you're restreaming stuff, it's not like it's lagging like back when you first started. It was lagging. I think it was just a hardware issue. It's not lagging anymore and all that shit. So you worked it out. I mean, it's improving. And excuse me, real quick. Give me 1 second. I have
Grabs
CPS
helped
coming in.
with $5. Minor interruption. Where is the hammer? Thanks bow that's all. PS play my KMK songs Tangerine Sky and So High.
Did I lose
So High
audio?
was the
No, no,
first
I
one.
can hear you. There's just audio playing
PSS
over you.
Larata Kidnapper
And
D lives in a
sometimes
shed.
I can hear both, but this was a longer message.
What's
I,
TTS?
it's like a super chat, but it's ran by a different software. It's ran through my streaming software versus YouTube, if that makes sense. And the fees
Yeah.
are different, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Oh, so it's okay. So when you make a little bit of money, it interrupts the chat
Yeah.
and then it starts to read it. Oh, just let me know then, man, if
It,
that's
it
how it
doesn't
works.
necessarily
Cool.
interrupt. Sometimes I can hear both, but if it's like a longer message, like there's no way for me to pretend like I can hear what you're saying, especially if you're in the middle of saying something. I was like, man, you just have to stop because the software's playing over it. You know what I mean?
Cool. It's what I learned in the dungeon by reading so much is when you're doing something, if you have a vision for something, like I said, if you're going to make paper airplanes and you're going to learn everything there is to learn about paper airplanes, then you're going to make videos, paper airplanes, and that's going to be your product. When you have a vision for something, an idea, something you want to spark, something you want to get done, you can't let anybody else tell you anything different about it. Often when I tell someone my idea, I just want to get it off my chest and out into the air so I can hear it out loud. But you really can't care what anybody else thinks about your idea. You can't care what anybody thinks about you. You absolutely can't. You have to just keep on pressing forward. You can't let anything distract you. I have things I put together before I went to the dungeon that I've completely abandoned because I don't want to be distracted from my mission of creating this board game and getting it out to the public so that because even when I give it to a 12-year-old kid, that kid's going to be 18 one day and going to be old enough to vote. And by then I'll be 56, 58 years old. And from reading the Supreme Court justices, people live on average 75, 76 years old. That'll still give me 20 years left. So when I educate the masses, and the game I came up with is so intricate, so detailed, so specific, I'm doing it 100% for myself. Hobbes' theory on the nature of man. Everything people do, they do 100% for themselves entirely and only for themselves. If someone else gets a benefit out of it, great, because that benefit benefits me. This is Hobbian theory of the nature of man, if people want to look it up. So I'm creating the board game 100% for me. And at the same time, though, what that does is it benefits a lot of other people where they get education and they'll be able to understand. So, for example, if I said to you, list the presidents off for me right now, starting in Washington, there's very few people in here could do it. Very few people. I have them memorized. I would still have to go Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, JQA, Andrew Jackson. I would have to sit and I would just think about it as I'm going, especially because we're live and there's people watching and you're on the spot. So just that one tool that I'm creating for the
man.
president.
I'm sorry to interrupt, man. I don't even think most of these people care, man. I think they want to like know about some of like the personal stuff, man. You know, like they want to know about Chile, man. They don't like. I think most of my chatters are trolls, man. They're not even good people, man. I'm
I
serious,
think
man. Have you read some of the things they're saying, man? Like
no,
I'm a troll as well. I'm one of them, man. I say stuff like Chitnopoly when you talk about your game, man, just to clown and be a a troll in a sense. You know what I mean?
that's your
But
purpose.
they want to know stuff like your relationships, the Charlie Bear, the Hammer, just crazy stuff, man.
Well, that's what I created Team DLZ for, because what teamdlz.com does is I take my camera and I take people on a ride with me through Los Angeles. I
Ooh.
show people what I'm building in here. And right now, just so you know, I'm still 20 pounds fat from being in that dungeon and being set on a chair. And when I got out, I wanted to eat. I wanted to eat regular food. I wanted to enjoy food. And so I have not really, I've started the nutritional system now, maybe 2 weeks in, but I'm still pretty fat for me. And so I created this video of the studio, of the build out of the studio that I just am editing now. And I look at it and I'm so you got to make sure you shake nitpicky. And I just was like, you know what though? There you are. You wanted to show people who you are and get to know people on a personal level. And then with teamdlz.com, what that allows me to do is people can directly message me from their profile to my profile. And then if you have a profile, Bao, then you can direct message other people on the platform. And if more than a certain amount of people block you, you get kicked off the system. So that way, if there's a troll on the system, they self-emulate. They what is it? Self-emolt? Is that what it is when you burn
Wait,
yourself
what,
alive?
man?
If you guys want to check out the rest of that interview, it's on Clash with Bao, and I will put the link. I think this is the link. I put the link in the chat if you want to watch that whole interview. It starts at 3 hours. I just got out of the shower. I am dedicated. I did 50 minutes on the bike today. What is going on out there in the land of YouTube? How is everybody? Everybody do me a favor and hit the like button. I'm just glancing over at the comments here every once in a while to see what is going on. As you guys can see, tomorrow, First Amendment Auditor, the new channel will be up. Tomorrow, I finished the logo and I'm getting the t-shirts printed up. This is the last round. So remember, ladies, I have every single size of women's t-shirts in that say, "We don't stop, delete laws, OTVO" on the back. I'm selling for $20 plus $6 shipping and handling. I have every single size of women's t-shirts in, from small to XXX. I have every single. Oh, is that the wrong link? Sorry about that. I can get it for you from Clash with Bao. It's on there somewhere. But I wanted to get into some videos. But I think before we even get into that video, I'm going to show you just this right here. So this is teamdlz.com. Team DLZ is up. And the really, really cool part about Team DLZ is you guys can connect with one another. It is really cool. It is really cool. Let me log in. Well, you guys join it, and then we're beta testing right now. Shout them out, said Ryut Serious Audits. What's going on, Ryut? How are you guys, man? I'm going to get some soundproofing sheets in here around this bad chicken so that there's no more echo in here. Team DLZ for life, said Dave's channel. I have a membership for $6. I got a membership for $1,000. Just depends on how much you want to support what we're doing. And everybody's membership's the same. The only difference is what you pay each month. You know, you're welcome to pay as much as you want. Thanks. I appreciate the support. I'm not going to stop until I'm governor. It's just that simple. I'm never going to stop. And also, if you want trifolds and cop cards and stuff like that, when you're a member of Team DLZ, you know, you can get those things from me pretty easily because you can direct message me on Team DLZ. I get your DM just like we're on Facebook. But on Facebook, I have 3,000 messages and 10,000 friend requests. So I can't get back to everybody on Facebook. But this is Team DLZ right here, teamdlz.com. You guys, please join up because I fear every morning when I wake up, this channel is going to be gone. That's why I'm starting a new channel tomorrow called First Amendment Auditor. You guys can watch it. Check it out. Marauder, what is going on? Thank you, Marauder. Appreciate you guys signing up. I really do. You know, a lot of people are like, well, what are the perks? What are the benefits? The perks and the benefits are you get to support what we're doing and you get to connect with other people. You don't need me at all. You can DM each other. You know, I may be the leader of this particular movement, but it's not about me. It's about us. And so that's why I created Team DLZ. So many of you guys wanted to do stuff together when I was locked in the dungeon, but you didn't know how to connect with each other, didn't know each other's phone numbers or usernames. Now, you know, we have an easy way to get rid of trolls. It's so easy. And also there's an easy way for you guys to connect with one another. You can friend each other and then DM back and forth. You can post stuff on your wall just like it's your own Facebook page. I don't know if we've opened that second one yet, but what is going on? If it ever got cold here, I'd get a hoodie. I think I have some t-shirts. Hit me up and let me know if you want a t-shirt. I've got Constitutional Law Scholar t-shirts in. Jeff is in here. Chris is in here. Gary, what is going on? How are you, Gary? Dave's channel, Small Miracle Garages. Gloria with a super chat already. Team DLZ, we don't stop. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. DLZ Clips. And then Road Hawk. TTS is like super chats, Danielle, but the content creator keeps most of the money. Yeah. On teamdlz.com, that money goes directly to me. There's no third party. So, I mean, I appreciate your support, but it's just a way that you can connect with me directly because a lot of people try to reach me, but they can't. My emails are slammed. My Facebook is slammed. Whereas, you know, I'm going to prioritize Team DLZ because it's our own website. It's our way to connect. It's got nice. Thank you. I appreciate that, Chris. I appreciate it. Everybody join Team DLZ. Sign up for Team DLZ. Membership's as low as $6. There's a $1,000 investor level. And then I'm going to bring you into the board game. And we have another thing coming out in December that Max is finishing right now. Big shout out to Max. I had a dream the other night that I was in jail and Max was a cop. And I was just woke up kicking the covers. And I was like, what the hell? So I had to call Max on the phone and say, you're not really a cop. He was like, no, I'm not. So I saw this video. Some of y'all sent this to me today. I mean, you guys can see that they're actively trying to kill this channel. So we're gonna have to make sure you guys can connect with me on teamdlz.com. So right here, check this bad chicken out. This stream that I'm gonna show, this stream I'm on right now. So this is another reason why I'm asking you guys to join Team DLZ, because this live stream I'm doing right now is about to be demonetized and age restricted, because I'm gonna show this to you. I'm going to show this. You have to see this. If you don't see it, then we don't know what really happened in the given situation. That you have got to see what happened here. I can't hide this from you. Brick Jonesy said 12 is reasonable. Yeah, there's like 5 or 6 different membership levels so that I can, you know, if people can do a monthly whatever, great. If they can only do $6 a month, that's great too. And I just want to be able to prioritize our people, Team DLZ people. Put Team DLZ in the chat if you are a longtime member of Team DLZ. And yeah, we have 623,000 subscribers and 141 people. And that's on the main channel. Across all channels, it's almost 200. We have almost 200 people between Twitter, American Patriot, and DLZ Clips. So it's just really strange. It's really strange. And then Levi, you got your cop cards. So I'm super stoked about that. So someone sent this to me earlier today, and this video only has 3.5 thousand views, which is like, I wish, is it maybe there's a full video of this, then I only have the partial video, and maybe this guy only caught this much of it. But this guy gets stopped for jaywalking, and check out the results of what happens when you get stopped for jaywalking. And this is a St. Jonesbury police officer Johnson, body camera, May 10th, 2024. So this video is 6 months old. Watch this. Watch this. So look at him waiting for the guy to be distracted so that he can hit him in the face with the taser. Look at that. And then he puts his knee right in the guy's face. And look, this guy is holding on to the guy's hand. So he's not trying to fight or he would jerk him down. See that? He thinks he's trying to help him up and he's pointing over at the other guy. There's no malice in this. He's not trying to pull the guy on top of him in a jiu-jitsu position. He's just, and there's no sound yet because the body cam hasn't activated. Hit in the face, knee in the face. As he's on the ground, he drops a knee into the man's face as he's on the ground. I'll let it play in real time and I'll shut up. Ugh. Disgusting. Punch in the back of the head. The man's face down. Punch in the back of the head. Murder gloves. Punch in the back of the head. He's assaulting and battering this man as he's bleeding, and he's talking to the cop. He's got a knee in his side. They're not now. He's going to taser him, punch him. He's not done. Now the guy's face down and he's tasering him in the back, so that makes the guy go crazy. The guy's trying to put his arms down. Now, it may seem subtle, but watch this pig right here from the St. Jonesbury police. Watch him stick his knee right on the back of the guy's head, and his face is on the concrete. Watch. You can barely see it. He stuck his knee on the back of the guy's head. There's the taser wire. They tasered him for no reason. Now look at the wrist twisting and trying to break his wrist. Squeezing his fingers. That cop's a psycho. The cop is a total psycho. Random American got it right. That's sad, Random American, but you're right. If you were black, there'd be riots. Look at that. He's got his knee on the back of his head as his face is on the concrete. Now, the guy's clearly not resisting at all, and he's still twerking his shoulder. And so take a look at that. Look at the torque. He's twisting his, I think it's called a pronation. He's twisting the man's arm up and toward his head as he extends away from the body. Watch. Look at what he's doing to this guy's arm right here. Just horrible. Look at that. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing. Look what he's doing to the guy's arm. It is just absolutely disgusting. I'm surprised you guys can even hear me. Let me fix this real quick.
David, I'm for a second, George. I'm going to grab my shackles.
I didn't even have the microphone plugged in. I'm sure you guys must have heard a totally echo broadcast. Sound went off for some reason. Now they're sticking those on him. I don't know why. Look, why are they doing this to him? Why are ankle shackles necessary? He was jaywalking.
Okay, George. Chase me again. Got a taser probe stuck in me somewhere. Okay. I think they were sending somebody down. Does he have any weapons on him or anything? No, not there.
So you wonder what the problem with policing is. Well, take a look at the protocol. That's the protocol right there. That's the problem right there with the policing in America. That protocol right there, that you're going to get on top of someone and stick your body weight on them, and then they're not done. They're going to twist and contort his wrists and try to torture him. They do torture him. How was the sound in the beginning? It must have been terrible because I didn't have my microphone plugged in. I was talking to a mic that wasn't on.
What's wrong?
681-8384.
Oh, fuck. I got it. 688. I'm out with 84. We got one male at 95.
Receive 688, 683, and 681. You copy?
He's still got his weight on him. Take a look. They got him in torture cuffs. They got him in ankle chains, but this pig still has his whole weight on him, still has his knee on the back of his neck, and the wrist contorting hasn't begun yet, but it's about to.
That sounds still to you. Come over. 688 to other units. If you guys want to continue down here, that would be great.
I'm almost there.
Alan Hubbs.
Receive 688. Can you give me your exact location?
Under the railroad underpass on Bay Street.
We're under the railroad underpass on Bay Street, right across from the bike path pavilion.
Stadium 23 is also a BSB unit.
Yeah.
You got a probe somewhere. Shot me with the taser.
He shot you?
Oh yeah. After I got him, he ripped it from my hands and
Shot me with it. 680
That pig just said that this guy shot him with the taser, that he ripped it from his hand and shot him with the taser. We never saw that.
You got a probe somewhere. Shot me with the taser.
Just lying. That's a lie. He did not.
He shot you?
Oh yeah. After I got him, he ripped it from my hands and
Shot me with it. 680
Oh, really? When did that happen?
you know, call for an ambulance.
688, 688. If you could start firing EMS down here, that'd be helpful.
What's your name?
Or 688. You have a complaint?
You see a probe sticking out of me?
No, you don't have anything coming at you.
So I felt you took a shot at me.
That's good.
I did.
Go ahead.
Need him evaluated.
Oh, you know how the audio goes out. Whoops. I guess their audio went out. I wonder why. I wonder what they said during. So we're at 5 minutes and 52 seconds. Audio goes out at 5 minutes and 45 seconds. Audio was out for 6 seconds. That's enough time to say, hide the body, put the body in a chest. He didn't really shoot me with the taser. Another error, I guess, here. Can't hear what's being said. I wonder what they actually said here. It should be a crime to mute the body camera. Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. It should be a crime to mute the body camera. Pathetic. It's definitely muted. They turned off the body camera audio. They definitely turned off the body camera audio.
You got one in the leg there, too.
23.
Lloyd.
First aid Vermont 10, Dave at 3027 for Adam, 1722.
Let's read the blurb from LSR here. Never seen you in the chat before. Welcome. Everybody welcome LSR to the chat. Welcome to Team DLZ, brother. Following an altercation that involved multiple tasings, the suspected jaywalker was treated at a local hospital for injuries that included multiple facial fractures, according to court filings. Do you think someone's face should be fractured for jaywalking? That your cheekbones or your chin or your nose should be fractured? Do you think those things should happen to a person? And then Rayut Serious Audit said he's still out cold. I don't know if he's unconscious. I think he was conscious the whole time. I could be wrong. I haven't seen this whole thing.
Yeah, I'm good.
Oh, you're good. Good for you, Piggy.
There was a vehicle crash, too, so they're split between that and this.
Get nothing in his pockets. Look like something in that front one.
Engine 3, medical, Lee Street.
Look at that. And you may not notice it because you're not looking for it. And it's not your fault. It's not your fault, but let me show you something. Okay, look. Why does that pig have his knee on the guy's side? He's in ankle chains and he's chained behind his back. Why is that pig kneeling on him? Can you explain that to me? Look, he's got his knee in the man's side. Why? Look at the inhumane treatment, and they wonder why people call them pigs.
Both of us.
Why would you leave a guy on the ground like that? You got him in ankle shackles. Why would you leave him that way?
Firearm in Calix ambulance, St. John's Fire Department.
to and ask him for his name.
Fire alarm, Calic ambulance, St. John's River Fire Department. Respond to Bay Street near the underpass for an unknown age male to be assessed.
Or I told him to jaywalk.
Fire alarm, Calic ambulance, St. John's River.
There it is right there. Listen carefully. This guy's such a dirty, nasty pig. Listen to what he says. Listen to his words.
Or I told him to jaywalk.
I told him he jaywalked. Who gives a shit?
Fire alarm, Calic ambulance, St. John's River Fire Department. Respond street near the underpass to assess a male. Tyler Jones, 1724.
Yes, coming back on a Shannon Rios out of St. John's Mary, date of birth is 4/23/1996. She is shown to be valid, reinstated with priors 1999.
He turned it on me and shot me with the taser. We never see that.
Priors 1999.
Oh, yeah.
Also have a witness.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh.
72720
Yeah. Pepper spray my.
Attention 3, you're going to be responding shortly, 1725.
Put this crap.
Did you spray him?
Oh, I did, but throwing off came out, they wiped it off his face and wiped it on my face.
So it wasn't New Hampshire, it was Vermont. You're looking at Vermont right there.
Stephen Colligan, he is shown to be valid, no priors, -99.
Just stuff it in there. We still save these, right?
Calic, one, go ahead. Calic, one is going to be on Bay Street near the underpass of Portland Street for a male that needs to be assessed due to taser.
Oh, they turned the audio off again. It's just a glitch, I swear. They didn't really turn the audio off. It's just a little tiny glitch in the audio.
Really? Oh, I was trying to detain him and work it off. It said.
We're right here.
Oh, you gotta keep it.
807-3418.
Oh, George Floyd. I fired once. George fired once.
233, that 27 is coming back on that.
Or I don't know how many
Maury
times
out of Lunenburg, date of birth is 6/5 at 1953. She is valid with priors, -99.
I used to be lodged in jail as a Jane Doe.
For what?
Assault on a law enforcement officer.
How would I come up and assault you?
Because I was trying to detain you.
For what? For what? I did nothing wrong.
Right, did you jaywalk?
How did I jaywalk? I was walking across the crosswalk.
From over there.
I didn't come from that way. I came from across the bridge.
Oh, it's on the camera.
Camera.
Yep.
Once again, someone being charged with battering a cop when they did not batter that dirty king pig. They don't want us to call them pigs, but yet they act like pigs on camera, and then they continually mute the body camera so they can say things back and forth that we don't get to hear. There's no transparency. I wonder what the body camera laws are in Vermont and who submitted that bill. I guarantee it was an ex-cop who got put into office by the Fraternal Order of Police, and the bill said that they get the body camera footage and they can edit it, redact it, remove it.
Coming back on a Paula Eaton out of Concord, date of birth is 1/19/1967. She is showing to be valid.
I'm guessing you
No
don't know
priors,
your lines.
-99.
What you just did to me?
Do you have warrants?
No, I'm in jail.
All right.
Alex 1.
Just do it with the car. Huh? You just hit me with a car? Huh? You hit me with a car. Sure.
CJ, last year calling 10-9. Do you want to just get this case as well?
Right. Yeah, that's where we were talking, and then he took off running from over there.
You just hit me with a car, dude.
No, I didn't. The bike camera was running the whole time. From the time he started to the baby down there.
Well, there's a camera right over there that shows this whole area, so.
You driving one?
What? I am.
I'm putting this in there. Don't squeeze it because you got all the pointy.
Yeah.
You had just one cartridge go off? No, two. I shot him with one, he shot me with the other.
I don't have a tape. Danger 1 advising no hazards on scene. Release ABSB. Clear returning 1729.
Stick it in evidence back at some point.
Yep.
You know how it works, right?
And where that is coming
Oh, that's the first
back,
time I've used
south
mine.
expires 4/2025 on a 2023 gray Jeep Grand Cherokee registered to us Stanley Lanemead out of Lindenville. Date of birth is 8/28/1949. He's showing valid, no priors. Negative 99.
Thank you. Thank you,
2-5.
Got you and dexterity on the operator.
It's straight on my thigh. Oh, yeah. Nice. So weird, like, 98.
You got a UPA on there?
You just hit me with a car?
Nobody hit you with a car.
Yeah, fire in ambulance hard route. I'll get it for you.
What do you say?
Fire alarm, telephone. Fire alarm, Kelly, go ahead. PD is looking for ETA.
George, that front door should be unlocked.
Fire alarm, telephone. All I have is
came around that corner and was trying to grab either. It looked like he was trying to grab George's gun.
Can you grab that muscle piece there so we'll leave it out here?
I can see you, Team DLZ.
683.
I can see you. Oh, they turned off the sound. They turned off the sound. Team DLZ, text me. What are you trying to say? They muted it. They muted it. We don't get to hear what they're saying. They're hiding the audio. Oh. What is that evidence that you beat him and tortured him and broke his face? This is your evidence? Well, we're at 18 minutes in this. Let's see how that could have gotten broken. Let's see how that could have gotten broken. Let's see how that could have gotten. Okay, so he's not even going to hit him in the face. He's going to sucker him. Oh, so he turns the gun sideways. Look at him turn. I got your text, Team DLZ. You see that? Did you see it? Watch it again. Okay, you see this over here? Take a look. I'm going to go right back to 18-minute mark. And there's no audio on this anyway, so just bear with me here for 1 second. So do you see this right here? Watch his hand over here. You see it? Oh, is that how he could have gotten shot with the taser? Is it possible that's how it went? So now he's got it like it's a weapon, like it's a bludgeoning weapon. And he's reaching down. And this guy is clearly not fighting back. He's on his back like a turtle. And this disgusting pig is plotting a way to sucker the guy. And he's not fighting. He's not grabbing or punching or kicking. The guy's not even putting up. He's literally holding the guy's hand like he's going to help him up. And this guy, this dirty jackboot thug pig, put it in the comment section, JBTP. Thanks for the super chat. Plead the fifth. Thank you. And now he can see it coming. You can see his eyes close. Is that how he got tased? Did the taser go off? Now he sticks his knee in his face, but the taser's there. It's lights on. And the other guy's got the taser on the ground too. Neither one of the guys have the tasers, but there's wires in the man. We're going to go back up to the 18-minute mark here. Both of their tasers are on the ground. Now the guy's face down, and they're pushing his face into the concrete, and he's going to stick his knee on the back of his head, pushing his face into the ground. Punches him in the back of the head. Punches him in the back of the head again. Wow. Absolute police brutality. Absolute police brutality. Unbelievable. This guy's putting on his murder gloves, blocking the camera so he can't see. Look at him. His bloody hand is up. He's got his face covered so that he doesn't get his face broken by getting it pushed into the concrete. I mean, the guy's down. He's down. He's got his knee in his side. Look at that. Look at that. And now he's going to take his taser and he's going to tase him in the back, and the guy's going to lose his composure. He's just covering up, trying to get a breath here. And now he's getting tased right here. Puts his hand behind his back. He's tasing him in the back right there, and the guy's starting to roll because he's getting tased in the back. Oh, they blur it because they don't want you to see them pushing his face into the ground because his face was broken. He's so concerned about electrocuting the man instead of actually subduing him by using your arms and using jujitsu or wrestling to put his arms behind his back. So concerned about tasing him and hurting him. The guy never tries.
It comes out.
That is just morbid. That is just morbid. Oh no! So look at that. Is that pronation? Is that what that is? Is that what that is? When you're is this pronation? There's two terms that they use: pronation and alternate. What is it? What is that called? Someone in the chat who's smarter than me. What is that called when it's a pronation or it's a what is that? I can't remember what that's called. I know at People News Today. When do we stop this? I don't. It's going to take from leadership down. They're not going to change it. They're not going to change this. They're not going to get rid of this. Soup Nation. There it is. Thank you, Brent. Super Nation. So there's no reason to treat this man this way, but they're doing it anyway. They're doing it because they can get away with it. Why is he doing that to the guy's arm? The guy was never resisting ever. He never resisted once. Why is he doing that to the guy's arm? Look at that. Look what he's doing. Look at that. Oh, we're at the 18-minute mark. I'm going to go back to 18 minutes here. Look at this. Look at the broken taser we found. Could it be because you threw it at the guy's face? Is that what it could be? And they keep muting the audio so we don't get to hear the cover-up that they're doing. Just standard protocol. So, they're muting it so we don't get to hear what they're saying, of course. Yeah, cop's a total psychopath, LSR. Welcome to the chat, LSR. I don't think I've ever seen you in here before. I don't think I've ever seen LSR in here before, but thanks for coming.
Not sure if it's available from your scene. Got a report that subject on the welfare check has returned.
Why do they have the man on the ground stand him up and take those torture cuffs off of him?
Home, and reportedly gone into the residence with a rifle.
What's up? Sit you in the car? Hit you with the car? Don't believe so.
Anybody find the beginning of this body camera? I have not seen it yet.
What's your name? What's your name?
We did have one earlier.
Huh?
Okay.
With a rifle? What's in buffer check for?
Hey,
Why the hell white? Still going?
yeah.
Okay. Oh, your name? Huh? Your date of birth? Huh?
He wouldn't tell us.
What? You didn't get hit by a car. Your wallet?
You know, it might be in his bag that he had on him, but
I need your name. Huh? Kyle? I don't know. What these guys weren't answering. They called me and said they weren't answering. So they went to the car.
from what I got, George tried to stop him and started fighting with George. When I got here, they were rolling around on the ground. Yeah, two. George did once, but we both deployed taser prompts into him. They've all been removed from him.
Okay. Yeah, they had a car accident out on seconds. That's respectable. Channel B95. PBT 264.
Thanks, Jilly. Oh, I did not see that, Team DLZ. I did not see that.
Oh, here they are.
Wow. Wow.
I think both these crews are called back.
Wow. I see why he's frustrated. Here's a text message I just got from Team DLZ. Everything I say is getting blocked on YouTube. DM me on teamdlz.com. It's not going through. I'm not. He sent me a couple screenshots. Not getting it. You.
I was listening and I was like, God, really?
And a big shout out to Life Under the Microscope. Thanks, Life Under the Microscope, for having my back yesterday. I appreciate that, because no man is an island, and I definitely appreciated your support in that chat last night. I didn't see that. Oh, so there. Hold on one second now. Get out! Wow. So here's the follow-up video of the St. John's, Vermont Police Department. And here's that pig in court right here.
Thanks for joining us at noon.
What the flock is
Thanks for joining us at noon. I'm John McMahon. A Vermont police officer accused of assaulting a man after he allegedly jaywalked. St. Johnsbury Police Sergeant George Johnson pleaded not guilty to aggravated assault this morning. Vermont State Police investigated the case and say it began when Johnson chased a man after he says he didn't use a crosswalk when crossing the street back in May.
Yeah, you got to chase that guy for not using a crosswalk when he crossed the street. Look at the pig.
Police say a review of body cam footage shows Johnson taking down the victim using pepper spray, a taser, and then hitting the victim with that taser and punching him. One prosecutor called the body cam video, quote, George Floyd concerning. Johnson told police the victim ignored commands, resisted arrest, and assaulted him. The victim originally faced
that the victim of the police brutality assaulted the pigs.
Multiple charges, but they were dismissed. Court paperwork indicates Johnson was placed on paid leave while the case was under investigation. We've reached out on his job status now that charges were filed. Johnson has been with the department for 13 years and was a use of force instructor.
Okay. I don't think there's going to be anybody in on a Saturday night at this time of night, but we're still going to give a call. What do you guys think? You guys want me to bring back JD, or should I just talk to him in my regular voice? Let me see. Because Audit Them told me something. He said, Chili, I want you to use your regular voice, because he was afraid that they would think it was a joke. It's not a joke. Join teamdlz.com for sure.
St. John's for dispatch.
Is this the St. John's dispatch for in Vermont?
Yes, the town of St. Johnsbury.
I'm sorry, ma'am?
It's for the town of St. Johnsbury.
Listen, my name's JD. I'm a journalist. Everything I do is on the record and recorded, but that's not the most important part. There's a video circulating on social media right now, and my flock has seen that video. And I'm not sure, have you gotten a few other calls today about that video?
No.
Oh, really? So there was body cams released of a Sergeant Johnson who savagely attacked a man for jaywalking. And I was just wondering, is there an officer on duty or a sergeant or a lieutenant or someone who's a watch command on someone that I could talk to about what we've seen on this video?
I would have to direct you to my chief. He is not on duty, however.
What's your chief's name?
Back on Monday.
Oh, so you're a police officer too?
No.
Oh, you're a dispatcher.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I got nothing against you. I didn't see you beat anybody on camera, but we watched a savage, disgusting beating on camera. And then that dirty pig pled guilty to not beating him. And then he said that the man that he beat, he said that he was assaulted by the man that he beat for jaywalking. It's absolutely atrocious. Do you have an email address where I can send you this video so you understand the references? Miss?
The video that's on YouTube.
Oh yeah, you should definitely. Let me give you the title of that video. The title of that video, just so that you know what it's called, because I mean I want to be as transparent and open with you as I can. And it's the title of the video is St. Johnsbury Police Officer Johnson Body Camera, May 10th, 2024. That's the title of the YouTube video. And it's strange. Oh, I see why, because it only has 3,600 views on it. There'll be more people who watch it on my channel than there will be on the original channel that I saw it on. But this is disgusting. This is absolutely disgusting. And that's why I'm calling you to properly redress government when we see police brutality. It's absolutely disgusting what we are seeing. And then for that dirty pig to lie and say that the person who he beat assaulted him is even an insult to every intelligent person's eyes. I can see what I saw. I don't need to be narrated that he assaulted the police officer, which is a very loose term, because I call him a dirty pig, because he is. That's exactly.
Okay. Can you please just stop using rude terms like that?
Oh.
I can send you to the chief of police if you would prefer.
Ma'am, miss, I can call you whatever you'd like. I didn't see you beat anybody. I'm not calling you a pig. I'm saying that dirty pig Johnson. He's a disgusting, nasty pig. What's this? What's that? I didn't hear you.
If you didn't talk over me, you would have heard me.
Well, we got to take turns.
To the chief of police's voicemail, and you can discuss these concerns with him when he's back in on Monday.
What's the population of St. John's? Do you know?
No.
St. Johnsbury? Vermont.
So do you want to go to the chief's voicemail or no?
Yeah, I just want you to recognize that I've called here to redress and that I have legitimate concerns, and that's why I'm calling Johnson a pig.
Your call is being processed by MyTel voicemail.
Chief Joel Pierce.
Is not available. After the tone, please record your message. When finished, you may hang up to deliver the message or press pound for more options.
I'm not sure what your name was because you said it too fast, but there's a video circulating on YouTube. My name is JD. Everything I do is recorded and on the record. And there's a video circulating on YouTube. Let me give you the title of the video, Chief. The title of the video is St. Johnsbury Police Officers Johnson Body Camera, May 10th, 2024. And it's from the Caledon Recorder, Caledonian, Caledon Record. And it's only 3,600 views, but my channel gets seen by thousands and thousands of people. And everybody supports a good police officer who does his job effectively, safely, and acts as a rights protector for the community. Nobody supports this Johnson pig. He's a disgusting maggot. And I'm sorry if you don't like that language. I don't like watching a pig beat, tase. And what is this deal where you throw somebody on the ground and then push their face into the concrete with the weight of your body? The man had multiple facial fractures for jaywalking. Chief. It's just disgusting what we're seeing. And this is the redressing of our government. Sergeant Johnson should be in prison. And then, you know what should happen? He should get the exact same treatment that he dished out to a man who was jaywalking, allegedly. Do you know in California, jaywalking is not even enforced because it's such a ridiculously stupid infraction of the law? Chief, this isn't over. I'm going to call you back on Monday. And I'm going to chase this down. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to call you back on Monday, Chief. You're not in the military, bro. You're a rights protector in the United States of America. A domesticated rights protecting force is what you're supposed to be, but you're not. It's disgusting. I didn't hear that Johnson was fired. He's a use of force instructor to the St. Johnsbury Police Department. Absolutely disgusting. And now that I've shown this video, other people who are journalists are also going to show this video. You should be embarrassed. Really. Look in the mirror. Go take a good look at yourself. What kind of person are you? Oh, you know what? I know talking sense to half of you dirty maggots doesn't mean a God blessed thing. Doesn't mean anything. You disgusting pigs. Not all of you. I've met some decent police officers who haven't morphed into the evil demon that half you bastards are. They say ACAB. Why isn't Johnson fired? You have no dignity, sir. None. And I'm disgusted with what I've seen. That's all.
To replay, press 1. To append this recording, press 2. To erase and...
I'm not sure what your name was because you said it too fast.
I don't need to hear myself back. I just want to make sure that if I have to push a 1 or a 2 at the end of the recording.
And there's a video circulating on YouTube.
I don't know about you, but watching that beatdown happen a couple of times makes me just sick. That was sick. Oh, Dominic put some information in here. St. Johnson tells whatever, that he's going to use force, according to the detective's filing. He tells him it's his last chance and tells him again to roll over. Just disgusting.
And act as a rights protector for the community.
Just disgusting.
Nobody supports this Johnson pig. He's a disgusting maggot. And I'm sorry if you don't like that language. I don't like watching a pig beat, tase. And what is this deal where you throw somebody on the ground and then push their face into the concrete with the weight of your body? The man had multiple facial fractures for jaywalking. Chief. It's just disgusting what we're seeing. And this is the redressing of our government. It's just disgusting what we're seeing. And this is the redressing of our government.
Oh, is that what it is?
Sergeant Johnson should be in prison. And then, you know what should happen? He should get the exact same treatment he dished out to a man who is jaywalking, allegedly. You know, in California, jaywalking is not even enforced because it's such a ridiculously stupid infraction of the law. Chief, this isn't over. I'm going to call you back on Monday.
It's Saint.
I'm going to call you back on Monday.
What'd you call it?
Down. That's what I'm going to do.
It's St. Johnsbury. It's in Vermont, and it's Sergeant Johnson, who's the use of force instructor there.
In the United States of America, a domesticated, rights-protecting force is what you're supposed to be, but you're not. Disgusting. Disgusting. I didn't hear that Johnson was fired. He's a use of force instructor in the St. Johnsbury Police Department. Absolutely disgusting. And now that I've shown this video, other people who are journalists are also going to show this video. You should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. Really. Look in the mirror. Go take a good look at yourself. What kind of person are you? Oh, you know what? I know talking sense to half of you dirty maggots doesn't mean it. God bless this thing. Doesn't mean anything. You disgusting pigs. Not all of you. Not all of you. I've met some decent police officers who have morphed into the evil demon that half you bastards are. They say, ACAB, why isn't Johnson fired? You have no dignity.
Send me the link, Life Under the Microscope.
That's all.
To replay, press 1. To append this recording, press 2. To erase and re-record, press 3. For special delivery options, press 9. To send this message now, press pound. To mark this message private, press 1. To mark this message priority, press 3. To send this message now, press pound. Message marked priority. To mark this message private, press 1. To send this message delivered. To send this message to additional mailboxes.
So Life Under the Microscope said that search up same name video. So let's take a look here. If I go YouTube and I go to St. Johnsbury Sergeant Johnson. I didn't get to see the beginning of that. I see this one. This one has 4,000 views.
We took it.
Okay, so here's the beginning of this video. Let's see if the guy tases him. Let's see exactly what happens here.
Excuse me, what's your name? What's your Taylor what?
Hey.
Taylor what?
Taylor Hay.
How do you spell that?
T-A-Y. What's going on?
Oh, you didn't use the crosswalk there, and the way you tried to avoid me, I think.
Use the crosswalk?
Yeah,
I'm not in the car. I'm walking.
No, you guys still use the crosswalk even if you're walking.
Wow. So the cop goes there and just causes a fight.
T-A-Y. What's going on?
Oh, you didn't use.
You don't answer any questions. You say I invoke my Fifth Amendment right.
There, and the way you tried to avoid me, I think.
Use the crosswalk?
Yeah,
I'm not in the car. I'm walking.
No.
The way you tried to avoid me.
You guys still use the crosswalk even if you're walking. Yeah, at the end of it. No, I want you to stop here. Being detained. Stop. All right, you're going to get tased. You better not. Stop. Don't fucking move.
So now he's on the ground. He has control.
Why are you doing this? Why are you doing this? I told you stop. Why are you doing this? I'm not doing anything. Why are you running? Go, help! 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 Fighting with one. Help! On base. Help! Help!
I'm fighting with one. I'm fighting with one.
Help! Fighting with one. Help! On base. Help!
I'm fighting with one. What a beta male bitch.
Help! Help!
Help! I don't have anything, dude. I don't have anything. I swear to God, dude.
Stop.
I don't have anything. Stop.
You're being detained.
Stop, dude.
Stop.
Stop. Sean, stop. I'm not doing anything, dude. Please stop.
Did he say Sean? Did he say the guy's name Sean? Does he know this cop?
Don't have anything. Stop.
You're being detained.
Don't have anything. I swear to God, dude.
Stop.
I don't have anything. Stop.
You're being detained.
Stop, dude.
Stop.
Stop. Sean, stop.
Sean, stop.
I'm not doing anything, dude. Please stop.
I'm in
Help!
Street.
Help! Stop, dude. Come on.
Grab me.
I'm not doing nothing.
Stop.
Help! Help! Help, dude. Come on. Stop. Help! Help!
Did he just try to punch the guy in the face?
Help, dude! Come on! Stop!
No, it was the camera getting smacked.
Help! This cop's doing something! Help me! Help! Help! Stop! Stop raping me! Stop! 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 Help!
He's only going to get hurt because the guy's not fighting back. If I decided to fight back, you'd be in trouble, pig.
Help! Stop! Stop! I don't have anything. Stop! For what? I'm not doing nothing.
You're under arrest.
Help!
You're under arrest.
Stop!
For what? Because he ran away?
Stop!
I'm going to use force.
Stop!
Last chance to roll around your own.
Stop! I don't have anything. I don't have. Stop, dude! Please! 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 Help! Stop! Stop! Don't do it! Don't do this! Stop! Stop! Help! Stop!
Good thing he grabbed this guy who jaywalked when there was nobody around. No cars are rolling anywhere.
Stop me! Help! Help! Help!
He was trying to hide the taser from him. He snatched it and went to put it behind his own back. Let's see. Let's watch this in slow motion and see if he shoots him. I'm going to turn it down so we don't have to hear that weird slow motion sound. He doesn't have the taser. He doesn't have it where he has control of it. He never had control of that taser. I don't see the taser being deployed. Trying to hide it underneath of his body. So he lied. He absolutely lied. You hear the sound of what a taser sounds like when it goes off. That's what it sounds like. There's a gun pop sound. It's a Oh, that's how he got tased. Can't see if he actually fired it at him on purpose. Looks like he did shoot him with the taser. I can't tell. They turn off the mic, of course, because he's probably saying, kill him, kill him, kill him.
Roll over.
Oh!
Hit him with it.
Stop!
Hit him with it.
Hit him with it. He already tased
Stop
me.
it!
Boy, this Sean Johnson's a real piece of shit. So he has the other guy shoot him with the taser, then he uses the taser as like a baseball bat or like a baseball.
He already tased
Stop
me.
it!
So once he gets tased, then there it is. See his arms coming down? Ooh, do we are actually going to see it here? Yeah, there it is. He threw it at his face. We actually see it. And this is the other angle this is from Sean Johnson. There's no sound. They turn it off. Punch in the back of the head. That's straight in the back of the head. Because he's mad. Because he's mad. There's 17 at 19. There's 18 seconds. Now, look, the guy's down, not fighting back, got his arm in front of him. He's not fighting the cops back at all, but the cop's mad. That pig is mad. Guy's still not fighting back at all, just covering up. Punches him in the back of the head again. Two strikes in the back of the head. It's illegal to hit people in the back of the head in the UFC because it kills you. It can cause all kinds of things. No, there's another one. There's his fist balled up and the body cam catches it. He punches him in the back that time. And this guy's he punches him again. 4 times he struck the man who's done nothing but lay there face down. And they turn off the audio, of course. We don't get to hear it. Boy, man, I tell you what, the violent thoughts I have in my head of what I would do to this pig, it's unhealthy. Now, he's not done. He's got to hurt him more. He wants to tase him in the back. There, see the light? You see the light come on right there? I was right. He was tasing him in the back. And this guy here, he's got blue line wrist on his wristband. Is that a blue line right there? The guy's giving up face down. And he tases him anyway. And the guy flips out. Why did he tase him in the back right there? He's trying to get his back away from the taser. That's why his hips move. He sticks it right in his bunghole. Why would he do that? He's tasing him. Why would he do that? He puts the hand there to block his anus from getting tased. Oh, that's why he twisted him up, because he got tased. The guy took his taser away, and it looks like he shot him. I wonder what happened to Taylor, the victim. His name is Taylor, remember? This guy, so just imagine you're walking along in Vermont, and in Vermont it's snow on the ground for 7 months out of the year at least. And you're walking along and a cop pulls up to you and says, "Oh, you jaywalked back there." But there's no cars around. There has to be a victim of a crime of some kind. And as you're walking along, then the cop pulls up and says to you, "Oh no," then you turned and walked away from me. Well, you saw a cop. I don't want to deal with a cop. I want to get the hell away from a cop. And then the cop attacks you. This man, Taylor, was just enjoying his day, out walking around, had his backpack on, and this cop savagely attacked him after he purposely targeted him for no reason. He didn't disrupt traffic. He didn't walk in front of somebody. Now we get to see where they bend the wrist over the cuff. Remember, he's got his full body weight on top of him right now.
Fuck you. You already tased me, man.
Please get off my back. I told you his body weight was on him. He's all locked down.
Fuck you. You already tased me, man.
He can't breathe.
Fuck.
Remember, look at his wrist. Look at his wrist. Take a look at the skin. Look how tight those cuffs are. Jesus. Look. That's not a glitch in the film. That's how tight those cuffs are on his wrist. Look at that. That skin's going to cut and tear. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, they muted the microphone. He says don't, and he threatens him in some way, and they took it out. Don't what? Don't what? Look at his wrist. Jesus Christ. Look at his wrist. Look at that. Torture cuffs are always torture. Look at that. You guys remember when I was in Oklahoma? Do you remember those 3 cops I met? And they said, we put the cuffs on same way every time for every different person. That's what the copper said. And I said, these are the 3 best cops in the world because they don't torture people with torture cuffs. Put it in the comment section for me. Torture cuffs are always torture. Look at that. Look at his wrist. Look at that. That is just, and YouTube's going to demonetize and age restrict this video. It's Friday night. It's the weekend. I'm doing a trifold promotion. Buy 1 trifold, get 1 for free. You get an extra trifold with your order. You get an extra pair of cop cards with your order. If you buy 3 trifolds, you only get 1. But if you buy you only get 1 extra one for free. So get a trifold. Go to deletelaws.com and get a trifold so that you know how to plead the 5th Amendment when the cops come up to you. Go to deletelaws.com. For every 1 person who buys 1, I'll give 1 to somebody in the crowd who can't afford 1. It's $25 plus $11 shipping and handling. I spend at priority mail. I just saw Aaron in the chat. I have your tracking number if you want it, Aaron. Levi got his cop cards in the mail today. So tonight I'm going to give away an extra trifold and an extra pair of cop cards if you order a trifold that I ship to you. You can order 1 or 2 or 3, and then I'll give you an extra trifold and an extra pair of cop cards in with your order. So, and here's an update here from Dominic. St. Johnsbury Police Sergeant George Johnson, so his name's not Sean, did not have sufficient cause to stop John. No, his name was Taylor. Oh, maybe he lied about his name. John Stizzle, 35. On May 10th, state police said a physical altercation ensued and Johnson used excessive force on Stizzle. How do you say that? Anybody? Travis, go to deletelaws.com. KT put it up on the screen. And all you guys got to sign up on teamdlz.com. You can directly DM me on teamdlz.com. I want to get our people over there. Team DLZ is really pissed. He's furious. He's tried to post a dozen comments. He sent me screenshots. He said connect with him on deletelaws.com and on teamdlz.com and DM him because he wants to meet other people who have been abused by police as well. So you can go to teamdlz.com. I tried to put a $6 membership and a $1,000 membership on there. It's just a monthly support thing where you can join and you can friend other people and DM with each other back and forth on teamdlz.com. Go to teamdlz.com. Let me see if YouTube will allow me to post teamdlz.com. Okay, they didn't block it. Yeah. So, but look, as we're sitting here talking and I'm telling you guys, I'll give you an extra trifold, an extra pair of cop cards off deletelaws.com. Look at Stezel's wrist. How do you say that guy's name? I can't pronounce. Look at his wrist. Look at that. That is just unbelievable. That is just unbelievable. And then
God, please help me.
So God, please help me. So he says to him, don't what? Don't you piece of shit maggot. He's calling him names. He's saying all kinds, and he's saying all kinds of horrible things, and they took it out. They muted it. Now he runs up and puts the ankle shackles on, and listen to how hard he cranks those down. He tightened them up, and then he tightened them again. Watch.
God, please help me.
So because the guy's a psycho? The cop is a psycho. And remember that cop is still on his back. He's still got his knees in his back as he's exhausted.
Okay, Josh, yeah. Tase me again. That taser probe stuck in me somewhere.
Listen to that dirty fucking pig.
Get another unit down here. Oh, I'm not. Kim, please. I'm not doing anything.
Look, he's torturing him. See that? He's bending his wrist across the bar. Like this is a pain compliance technique where they put the torture cuff on your wrist and then they bend your wrist over the torture cuff. They'll try to twist your wrist over it like he's doing right here. It's torture. It's absolute, total, deliberate, purposeful torture. He's got ankle shackles on and he has on torture cuffs and he's still torturing him.
There was a knife there.
Look what he's doing. And the victim, Stezel, is saying, please, God, help me. Please, God, help me. Remember, he's on top of him right now. He's on top of him with ankle shackles and torture cuffs on.
8384.
Answer for me.
688. I'm out with 84. We got one male, 95.
They muted it again. We don't know what he's saying. And they were meticulous. They muted it on his body cam and they muted it on the other guy's body cam as well.
Under the byline bridge, under the railroad underpass on Bay Street.
We're under the railroad underpass on Bay Street, right across from the bike path for Ryan.
Yeah. You got a probe somewhere. Shot me with a taser.
He shot you?
Oh, yeah. After I got him, he ripped it from my hands and shot me with it. Fuck if I know.
You were called for an ambulance?
Did he say he didn't know why?
Oh, yeah. After I got him, he ripped it from my hands and shot me with it. Fuck if I know.
So you don't know why he did it because you're a jackboot thug pig. Sadie, go to teamdlz.com. I don't know. I have the editors right now posting on Patreon, but we may start just posting on teamdlz.com because once the social media companies have it out for you, they kind of all do it at the same time. I wake up every day now wondering if there's going to be a channel here or not. Team DLZ, who is pissed and logged off, they won't let him post his comments. He was just promoting, because on teamdlz.com, you can connect with other members. You can DM with other members and you can create friendships. You can get each other's email addresses and everybody's vetted because you use your credit card to sign up. So I know who everybody is. It makes it so much easier for us so we can have a real place, a real team of people. So it's just so unbelievable what we're seeing happen in this country where the social media companies are the actual US government, and the US government is filled with pigs, CIA, FBI, cops. Remember, the Twitter files, there were actual members of the government telling Twitter who to shadow ban. And that's what's happening here. As you can see, we have 250 people here now across 6 channels. And we have 623,000 subscribers. We don't stop. They're not going to sign up at teamdlz.com.
Call for an ambulance. Don't you fucking move. What's your name?
Please don't do that, Matthew. Please don't die, Matthew.
What's your real name?
I don't know.
You don't know your
I
name?
don't look in the other.
What? You see a probe sticking out of me?
Now we get to hear from Johnson himself from his own body camera, this dirty frickin' pig. And just how stupid is this? Take a look at this guy. He's in Vermont. Look at what he's wearing. What a G.I. Joe loser. What a fucking loser right there. You are such a loser, dude. You amounted to nothing in life. Loser. He's got the full-on army. Look at that. What a loser. What fields are you tromping through? You fucking loser, dude. You're such a loser.
So I thought that you took it and shot me with it.
That's good.
Yeah.
You know seed spray.
I did.
I mean, that's go ahead.
Yeah. Yeah, I did. Well, there was barely any left. I haven't searched them yet. I could LC spray all over my eye.
Bro, come back into the chat. They're muting the camera. I just asked Team DLZ to come back. Sorry about that. They muted the God, just tell me I'm not alone. Help. Tell me I'm not alone. How I swear to God. How mad does this right here make you? How mad does this right here make you? We're at 8 minutes and 47 seconds. 8 minutes and 47 seconds. You can see it right there. It's 8 minutes and 47 seconds. That's where we are. And now we're going to count the seconds. Look at them. They got this guy laying on the ground. Look at that.
I haven't searched him yet.
I haven't searched him yet.
LC spray all over my eye.
And this pig is just complaining about the taser in me and I got the pepper spray in my eye. You pepper sprayed him, you pig. Now, this is what just boils my blood to the core. 8:54, 8 minutes and 54 seconds. There's the timestamp right there. 8 minutes and 54 seconds. Now, let's count how long they completely cut out transparency. This pisses me off beyond everything else. Why is the audio off? Why is the audio off? Why is the audio off? 8:54. There's 20 seconds. 21 seconds. Why was the audio turned off for 21 seconds? And am I the only one? That just boils my blood. It makes me so mad. Is that right? No, he won't come back. Bro, come back to the live stream. He won't come back. Ooh. They're blocking our people's comments and it's all one big system. You understand that, right? You understand YouTube is one big system with these dirty jackboot thug pigs. You understand that, right? YouTube is a part of this. I wouldn't be surprised one bit if they had a cop shop inside of the YouTube headquarters that sat there and said, oh, no, you can't show that. Oh, no, mute that. Oh, no, put a blur over that. I'm hot. James Sheets. Y'all remember that at a Youngstown? My blood is just boiling.
This way. This way, your legs.
I'm sorry. I was reading comments and I just caught it over the side of the comment. But this man is shackled from head to toe, and look how this pig Johnson treats him, treats his body, his soul, his skin. Look how he treats him as he's checking for weapons. Watch. Look at him. Look at what he's doing to the guy. It's not done. Push.
This way. This way, your legs.
Ripping on him. Grabbing his dick. Just disgusting. Sorry, Ralph. I'll read your comment now. Like I've said, I did 10 years in prison for a crime I didn't commit just because I didn't have money and I had a public pretender. And if I had the money and take it back to court, I'll take it back. Wow. Wow. Yeah, no, Matthew Lee, it's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. This has just got me so upset tonight. This really put me over. Johnny Groman was here. Hey, Johnny, I'm glad you came by. Thanks for coming by, man. It's just, I'm triggered. I'm triggered. Are you triggered? Are you triggered? Are you watching this? Are you triggered? Are you triggered? Hey, Josephine, how you doing? Are you triggered? Definitely triggered. Everybody say hello to April. Good to see you, April. Thanks for coming.
Hey. Hey. Good? Yeah.
There's a vehicle crash too.
Michael Eline is here, everybody. Make sure you guys get over and subscribe to Michael Eline's channel. He's on fire, getting 1 million views a month now. Congratulations, Michael.
Half a crack pipe right there. They're all your side. That's your side. Yeah, there's something right there. Yeah. I came around that way behind the bike path, behind the pavilion there. So I turned around and they headed back this way. And he jaywalked, so I rode up to him, asked him for his name, and then he wouldn't give me his real name. So I got up to write him I was going to probably give him his name because I was going to write him a civil violation for, I told him he jaywalked. And at that time, he took off at a run. I told him he was detained, caught up to him over here, and then he just started brawling. Fucking grabbed me, fucking fought with me, chased him, and he chased me. Took my taser. Yeah, he took the taser while I was tasing, lifted it on my hand, turned it on me, and shot me with the taser. You going? Oh yeah.
Yeah, pepper spray my. Well, I did, but bro enough came out, they wiped it off his face and wiped it on my face.
Look how they're treating a human being. Look how they. Oh, Michael Stomper's not getting notifications for your channel. Of course not. Of course not. Y'all, listen. I need y'all to join TeamDLZ.com. Join TeamDLZ.com. I don't. There's supposed to be a $6 version up there right now, and a $1,000 version. But I don't know if that $6,000 and $1,000 version is up there yet. The $1,000 version is for people who've got funny money that can just have money that they can support, and they're big time supporters. But here's the thing: is it's not going to be long, folks. It won't be long. I can't do this without you. So I'm not going to stop if you don't stop. I'm not going to give up if you don't give up. I'm not going to give up if you do give up. I'm never going to stop until I get into a position of leadership and I change these policies, procedures, and protocols from the top down. You can't enforce a jaywalking ticket on somebody when there's no cars on the road. Who are you jaywalking in front of? So join teamdlz.com. You can DM each other. You can friend each other. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. This is what was needed when I was in the dungeon, because so many of you guys wanted to get together and talk. If the $6 version isn't up and you have very limited funds, the $6 version will be up tomorrow. So if you need to wait till tomorrow, that's fine. I think there's only a $12 version. I don't know. I don't know. I haven't seen it since I worked on it this morning for a few hours. I'm stressed out right now. I'm stressed out right now. Watching what happened to this guy. I'm stressed out. I mean, like I can feel the heart palpitations. You can turn the lights on if you want to get a better. Yeah. I have a friend with me in the studio right now, and we're just getting the studio finished. And tomorrow or Monday morning, I'll have an extended video up on teamdlz.com that shows the studio and shows what I've created in here. And I say me, but it's not me. There's several people involved who are helping me. So just like on Constitutional Law Scholar, there are people who are helping me. And so remember, I have all women's t-shirts in, and I'm selling for $20 plus $6 shipping and handling. All women's t-shirts are in. DM me or leave it in the comments. Get a hold of me. Yeah. So First Amendment. Oh, let's get over there. Okay. Who wants to puke from watching this? I want to puke. I want to puke from watching this. Dan Hanlon's here, everybody. Everybody say hello to Dan Hanlon, major supporter. Dan Hanlon donates to every single victim that we've ever had. There hasn't been a single fundraiser that I've done since Dan has been in the room that he didn't support a victim. And I couldn't possibly do the funding we do for people without people like Dan, who always chips in for people who need money. You know, we have 2 people that need money on their commissary. Danelle, I'm going to send you more money tonight for Craig Hendry. I'm going to send you another $50 because I have a little bit of a kitty, and I also have a kitty for Dawn Newman as well. That people have sent me money and put Dawn Newman, and they put Craig Hendry on the donation slip. So let's get over to First Amendment Auditor Protection Agency, and let's check out First Amendment Protection. There it is. So I watched his video earlier. Here it is, and he's got his latest video. So let's check out his video.
In and out to do business, or
what are you doing? Oh, I'm just out here videoing. What are you recording for? I'm sorry? I'm recording just getting everyday life. Yeah, you're weird.
Is there a reason why you're videotaping me even closer now that I'm asking you that?
I'm just out here recording everyday life as it happens.
At a bank.
At a bank.
That's weird.
You also happen to be weird. You take it easy, though. Have a good one.
Go back on it. You'll see us flipping along.
Okay, sounds good.
So they've been advised of what your constitutional rights are. You can stand there all day, like I said.
Okay, so now here's the little bit of information that I shared with First Amendment Protection Agency. I said, try this. What are you recording for? I'm a First Amendment auditor. I stress test our 1A rights. Do you support the right? Do you support our right to be able to film in public spaces? And then First Amendment auditor got back to me. I honestly I'm definitely going to give that a try. And I said, I have a new channel coming out where I teach 1A auditing. Trust me, I've paid the price. I've paid the price. When I was in the dungeon, I had nothing but time to sit and think about where 1A auditors, and that's why some of the videos that I've made in the past, I want to puke because it's not true. I said auditors are getting arrested because they don't have their shtick down. Not true at all. Auditors are getting arrested because police are targeting First Amendment auditors. That's what's happening. That's what's happening all over the country. We see that with Craig Hendry. And then Denver Metro Audits is doing 30 days in jail right now. I plead the fifth, said, oh my God, finally YouTube couldn't be loaded up on any of my devices. Wow. I will the new channel will be up tomorrow. I'm actually going to go out with my buddy tonight and film some cops tonight. So it's absolutely insane what we're seeing and what we're dealing with as far as YouTube. Listen, I keep telling you this. I've been deleted from TikTok, from Instagram, from Facebook, and 2 of my backup channels on YouTube have been deleted. So that's 4 platforms, and I've had at least 6 or 8 TikTok accounts that have been deleted. Over 5 million subscribers have been deleted from TikTok. So Team DLZ is a way you guys can connect, whether I'm there or not. And that's the reason why I built it. That's the reason why I built it. Nice to see you, Matthew. Nice to see you. All right, I'm going to try not to have a heart attack here.
On top of that, you got to...
Watching that shit, it just has me so mad right now. So remember, I'm doing a trifold special tonight. If you buy one, I'm going to give you an extra trifold for free and a pair of cop cards for free. The $25 one that I ship to you, because everything goes in the priority shipping mail. Go to deletelaws.com, get a trifold. You can get 1, 2, 3. I'm going to add a trifold and add a pair of cop cards. I can't go 1 for 1. My business manager will flip out on me. But I can give you a free one if you buy one, and I'll also give a free one to someone in the crowd if you buy one off deletelaws.com. Okay? Let's keep going.
The border around your tag that blocks the county that you live in, you can't have that on your tag.
Are you talking about the one that the car dealership puts up, the black one?
That silver one that goes around your tag? Yeah, you can't have that. You got your license, brother?
Orlando Police Department is responsible for the first 45 seconds of blurring. The rest intended to obscure the driver's license is on us. Okay.
Hey, bro.
Hi, how are you?
How long ago did you get
Hellos for suckers
in a crash? Hey, bro.
Hi, how are you?
How long ago did you get in a crash?
No. How long ago did you get in the crash? Here's my license, registration, and proof of insurance, officer. And I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And all this came down from your visor where you had the broccoli wad rubber band securing everything in place. The cop says, let me show you exactly how it goes. This is exactly how you do it.
Okay.
Hellos for suckers. Skip that part.
Hey, bro.
Hi, how are you?
How long ago did you get in a crash?
Officer, here's my license, registration, and proof of insurance. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I won't be answering any questions. I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. I won't be answering any questions without my attorney present. That's how you do it. And then if he gives you any pushback, you say, respectfully, officer, respect my rights, uphold your oath to the Constitution. I'm going to make a whole new series of videos. I just got this studio done, so bear with me, but that's how you do it. You don't answer us, how long ago did you get in the crash? So that means he has some sort of ding or fender or something that's bent, busted, tattered on his car, and so the cop is now trying to arrest him. No, I have my backup channel.
Okay. The reason I pulled you, you can't have white light emitting back.
What do you mean?
Your tag lights, they're supposed to illuminate your tag. Those 2 white lights, all they're doing is shooting straight back. You can't have any white light limiting them back. So then that also doesn't illuminate your tag. And on top of that, you got a border around your tag that blocks the county that you live in. You can't have that on your tag.
Are you talking about the one that the car dealership puts up, the black one?
That silver one that goes around your tag? Yeah, you can't have that. You got your license, brother?
Of course.
Vehicle registered to you?
Of course.
So well. And you got your registration for me? Do me a favor, roll down that other window for me. Thank you, brother.
Man, he's reaching. Do you see him reaching right there? Do you see him reaching? That is not what you do. You do not reach. He could kill you. He could absolutely kill you right there. He's reaching into a dark glove box. Now listen, on the ones that I send out to people for free, where someone in the crowd buys one and then I send one off for free, I can't include the broccoli water rubber band because it can't go through the U.S. postal system. Trust me, after 100 trifolds getting lost in the mail, I know I can't put this in there for you if I send you a free one. But when you order one that I paid the $11 priority mail shipping and handling, then I do provide the rubber band. And the reason why I provide the rubber band is because this rubber band around your visor with your documents and your trifold up in your visor is super important. It is super important, super duper important. Hey, thanks, Sadie, for pointing that out. Sadie pointed out that my backup channel at one time, I didn't have control over it, but I do now. DLZ Clips is our backup channel for now, while YouTube hasn't deleted us. And so we still have it. Thank you, Sadie. I appreciate you pointing that out. Nice, Jason. Look at that. Look at that. Man, I got 2 words for you. Philando Castile. Super stoked to hear you got that free trifold, Jason. Nice.
Perfect. Where are you headed to, man?
Home.
Where's home?
On University on Pier Drive.
Okay, so listen. Let me give it to you another way, okay? Let me give it to you another way. So you've got the trifold in your hand. You've already invoked your Fifth Amendment right. He said, "Where is home?" Respectfully, officer, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, meaning that you can't ask me any questions without violating your oath to the Constitution. So please respect my rights. The trifold is a guide for you so that you always remember when he says, "Where are you heading?" People are naturally, well, they'll acquiesce. They'll get along. You don't want to acquiesce and you don't want to get along. You want to get along. You want to be respectful. Respectfully, officer, I invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. It's on camera. I showed the camera, and this is what I'm going to show the judge later, that I invoked my Fifth Amendment right. Try it like that. Try it like that. Oh, April's a little bit behind because she got here a little late and she's boiling over. She's boiling over. I understand why she's boiling over with what we saw tonight.
How long you been in Orlando? Huh?
I work here since August or so.
Man, these are too many words. Invoke your Fifth Amendment right, followed up by the camera. I'm glad you're back. Plead the Fifth.
Okay, your address just still says St. Pete on your license.
Yeah, I need to update it when my tag in the car.
Okay. Are you concealed weapons holder? Any weapons in the vehicle I need to be aware of? Nope, nothing illegal in the car. All right, so after I'm done, if I ask to search the vehicle to verify what you're saying is true, you don't mind?
I do mind, but...
What? Listen to this double talk this cop tries.
Okay. Are you concealed weapons holder? Any weapons in the vehicle I need to be aware of? Nope, nothing illegal in the car. All right, so after I'm done, if I ask to search the vehicle to verify what you're saying is true, you don't mind?
I do mind, but only because I'm a lawyer.
Okay. So you know I consented, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
So you have nothing in the vehicle?
I have absolutely nothing in the vehicle.
Okay. And you don't mind confirming that by allowing us to look and make sure there's nothing in the vehicle?
He already said no. So those are 2 additional questions that you don't have to answer if you start off with, here's my documents, respectfully, officer, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Don't ask me another question. I'm a little more abrasive than that just because I don't like most cops, but you can do it nice and respectful. You can be like a little lamb, or you can be like a dog, growl a little bit. Officer, I invoked my Fifth Amendment right. You're not allowed to ask me questions after I say these words. It's on camera. You need to respect my rights. You can do it that way, or you can say, officer, respectfully, I've invoked my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, meaning that you can't ask me where I'm going. It's right here on the trifold. Don't ask me where I'm coming from, where I'm going, where I've been. If I've been drinking, I'll take no tests. If I have a gun, no searches or seizures. Use the address on my ID. I'll give no additional information. Everything I need to provide is in the slip. Get it on deletelaws.com. I'll give you an extra one tonight and a pair of cop cards in your order. And I'll give one away for free to someone in the crowd who can't afford it. Like Jason. Jason got a free one from me last time we was on here.
As you can imagine, we hear no all the time as they have nothing and we find stuff.
I really not searching.
Okay, cool. Just hang tight, brother, okay?
Grateful Dabs is here, everybody. I'm with you there, Aaron. Jilly's got a trifold.
Say what? I know, man. I'm spoiled. At least I'm not a Signal 40 van. What can I say?
Marauder is here. Jody. Oh, wow, Jason. Brian is here, everybody. Welcome, Brian.
India 11 on the list. 28, 29 by registered owner. Florida tag Charlie Alpha Hotel, Quebec 15.
Get a trifold on deletelaws.com.
Got.
Oh, you got one too? You got a free trifold? Right on, shooting the bits. I sent off about 100 free trifolds in the last 2 weeks, like crazy.
Down, brother.
Welcome, Brian.
All right, Nicholas. So one, you got to get that fixed, those white lights in the back. Okay. If you keep getting pulled like that, you're going to get tickets nonstop.
I'll get it.
You understand that? That border? Take that border off. Understand that? Fix that address. Just giving you a warning for it.
How much do you hate that cop-splaining garbage? Just cannot stand it.
It's up down a very desolate highway. His network. So I was driving the speed limit down a very desolate highway whenever I noticed a very creepy SUV that was stalking me. It trailed me for about 5 minutes before I slowed down from the posted speed limit that I was going, 65, to 55, hoping that the vehicle would pass. Soon I saw flashing lights coming from the unmarked SUV.
Sacramento Lenny got a free trifold. She got a free one because someone in the room bought one. I can only give one away for every one that I sell, or my business manager is going to quit, and I can't do that. So if someone in the room buys one, put your order number in the comment section, or just tell me you bought one, and I'll check the back end, and I'll give one away for every one that we sell. And I'll give you an extra one and a pair of cop cards. I mean, look how many cop cards I got sitting here. I literally have 1,000 cop cards sitting here. Look, just these don't do me any good sitting right here. Look, and those are the yellow driver, non-driver cop cards, and then I got the blue cop cards just sitting right here. And so I've been just giving these away like hotcakes. I've been just giving them to people because I bought these separate So I bought them as a promotional item, is what I told my business manager. So I could promote, and he agreed, and he was like, hey, it's got delete laws on it, so you are promoting. So for anybody who buys a trifold tonight, who needs a trifold for free, and I will give you a trifold for free for every one that I sell during this live stream. So there's I'm throwing down the gauntlet.
So I pulled over.
Hello, sir.
Hello, Mr. Shoop. How's it going?
Doing okay. Do you have your license?
Yes, sir. Why are you pulling me over, sir?
For unsafe lane usage and having your speed change.
You're pulling me over for having my speed change?
Just making sure you're not impaired today, sir.
I'm not impaired today, sir.
Okay.
Here's my license.
Registration, insurance, please.
I just noticed that you were like following me, like real close behind me. I just noticed a vehicle. I noticed a vehicle. What I noticed was a vehicle like right behind me, like following me for quite a bit. And it made me feel uncomfortable because we were on this road, like really open road. And then I noticed that you were, I didn't know if you were a police officer. It looked like it. And I just like slowed down because I felt like maybe if you wanted to follow me, maybe you would just pass me. So that's all I did, sir.
Okay.
Is your name S. Shoop?
Sergeant Shoop.
Okay, thank
Can I
you.
see registration insurance, please?
Yes, sir. I got to reach right in here, okay?
Wow, those are just so many words. Those were so many words. You say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, and that is backed up with your camera. That's how you do this. This is your guide. You follow it every single time. We are seeing what happens when you talk to the cops. We're seeing what happens.
You a highway patrolman, sir?
I am.
Okay. I'm not trying to be rude with you, sir. I'm really not.
You've not been at all. I don't feel like that at all.
Let's see.
Let me see if I can sell one,
you
Joe.
want insurance?
Yes, sir. And
Okay.
registration.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Looks low. That's an old one.
What's that?
I could just see an older one, right?
Yeah, that might be the older one. Let's see. I do have it.
Even if you wouldn't mind handing me that older one, I could scan it in.
Yeah, if you want to take that one, I'll be looking for the.
It's
the
okay.
current
I already
one.
ran it. It comes back good. So
Yes,
you're
sir.
Good there, and
Yes,
this
sir.
looks good also.
Yes, sir.
I don't see any indications from you of being impaired.
I'm
I don't
good.
smell anything. So let me go write you a warning. We'll get you on your way.
Okay, what are you writing me a warning for?
For lane usage. I don't know if you were watching me so much. You hit the white line twice, and then you varied your speed.
Oh,
Those are indications of people. It could be drunk, could be high, things like that. So,
could be scared of somebody who's
Could be.
following them.
but I don't know.
I just want to, sir.
You understand from my point of view?
No, I
Someone let Jacqueline know where to buy a trifold.
don't. I just want to let you know that from my point of view, sir. With all due respect to
No,
what you do, I've recently been traumatized by a police officer
Okay.
for something that I didn't do.
Okay.
And I have a lawyer, and it's a big case and everything. I'm not
Yes,
a
sir.
criminal. I've never had a
I didn't say
criminal
you were.
record in my life.
Didn't say you were.
And I just, whenever you got behind me, I felt like I was being followed, and it scared me. And I'm still kind of scared a little bit right now.
Okay.
I'm not blaming you. I thank you for doing your job correctly. I don't
problem.
think that I was speeding or anything, but thank you
Alright.
for writing a warning. I understand that, but
No,
I'm not a person like that has a lot of tickets on my
That's how
record.
we find impaired drivers.
Yes, sir.
Is we look for smaller clues and then we pull them over. Sometimes it could be just that someone that got
Okay.
really nervous watching me and hit the line a few times.
Yeah.
Sometimes
Yeah.
they are impaired.
Yes, sir.
But
Okay.
I don't know. I've never met you. I don't know you.
Yes, sir.
Until I stop you, that's how we find impaired drivers and pretty much save lives and keep the roads safe. You understand
Okay.
what I'm saying?
I just disagree with any assertion that I really did anything wrong. I think I've explained to you what happened.
Yes, sir. 100%.
And I feel like I'm driving okay, and that I was a little worried whenever I found that somebody was following me.
Okay.
So
Well, I'm going to give you warnings. Give me a minute. Let me write it out. It doesn't go against your record, and we'll get you on your way. Okay.
okay.
That's right, Gary. Stalkers, it's a fishing expedition. It's a total lie. He didn't do anything wrong. He did nothing wrong. Thanks, Jennifer Hill. I appreciate your support. Oh no, Jilly doesn't have her trifold? VC ordered one. So who was that person who needed one for free? I'm going to give it for free. Jesus ordered one. There's 2 trifolds I'm going to give away for free. I got that order. Travis ordered one. I'm going to give 3 trifolds away.
Sir. There's your license and your registration. This is not
And each one of you guys is going to get an extra one too. I'm going to give you 2.
not a citation. It is a warning. There's nothing you need to do with the paperwork. It just documents this stop and the reason I stopped you.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Any questions or?
Did you see me pass me back there? You saw me pass back there? Was that you that had somebody pulled over whenever I passed back there? Did you see me? I got in the left lane, went around you.
Yes, sir.
And I went back in the right lane properly.
Appreciate it.
And I gave you that respect.
I appreciate that, sir.
Okay.
You have a safe day, okay?
Yes, sir.
In conclusion, I want to say that I just think that he saw me. He came and he stalked me. He wanted to pull me over. He had no reason to pull me over.
This was 4 years ago. I wonder if he still checks this. I'm gonna say, hey bud, hit me up on deletelaws@gmail.com and I'll send you a free trifold and a pair of cop cards from deletelaws.com. Good work. Kinda. There it is. I gave him a like. Let's listen.
He stalked me until he could find a reason, and whenever he could find no reason, he literally made one up. The warning he gave me was for driving on one lane and dash unsafe lane change. ARS 28.729.
There it is. April sent a Cash App. Thanks, April, for your donation. I appreciate it. I'm going to give away 4 free trifolds at the end of this live stream. 4 free trifolds. 4. So I need 4 people who can't afford the $25 or on a fixed income SSI or just don't make a lot of money. And $36 for them would be a lot of money. And I understand that. Believe me, I got out of the dungeon. I understood that. I really was watching my spending. So thank you, April. I appreciate the Cash App. Thank you for the donation. So I have 4 free trifolds to give away. Jack, if you can afford to buy one, buy one, please. And I'm going to give away 5. And Jackie, I'm going to give you an extra trifold and a pair of cop cards with your order if you buy one. Okay. And I'll give one away for free. So we're at 4 right now. I'd like to give away 5. Let's keep going. I don't want to listen to the ARS number.
Or you violate my constitution.
Oh, have you guys seen this? Have you guys seen this before? I've seen this. This video is fairly old. Put a 1 in the chat if you guys have seen this before. Thanks, April. Appreciate it. Thanks, April. Oh, God bless you, Jackie. Thanks. I appreciate it. Yeah, it is actually, but that's okay. That's okay. So have you guys seen this before? Let me know if you guys have seen this. Thanks, Don DeBomb. So remember, I need 4 people who need a free trifold. If you can afford to buy one, buy one. But I'm going to give away 4 trifolds tonight. I plead the 5th was locked out. Bro, I'm so sorry, man. I plead the 5th as a huge supporter. So you get locked out, and that really hurts us all. Thanks for the support.
All right, you said tinted windows, right? That's the reason why you stopped my vehicle?
Tinted windows.
All right, I'll have a tint permit from the state of PennDOT. That's what I'm going to show you first. That invalidates your traffic stop, sir. All right, what's your second reason?
Your headlights, sir.
My headlights, what's wrong with my headlights?
Your headlight is out.
I got you, lost fool.
Both my headlights are on.
But I can still see your paperwork.
Well, no, you can't. You'll see the tint permit and you'll see my identification, but you won't see the vehicle registration because your traffic stop is invalidated on my time.
No, once I see your paperwork, you don't tell me whether my stop is
Well,
invalid or not.
I'm telling you right now, Officer Holloway. All right. Here's the sir, you don't have the right to open my door. This car has video monitoring, just so you know.
Your video.
Okay, you don't have the right to open my door, so you're violating my constitutional right now.
Still out of here.
Sir, I don't have to step out the vehicle.
I'll see your video monitor.
For my safety and your safety, I'm going to sit in this vehicle and I'm requesting your supervisor now.
You can request a supervisor.
All right, let me give you my paperwork for the vehicle. Well, my temp permit and my identification. That's number one. State of Pennsylvania temp permit. I don't want to get it wet. You can read it. All right. It says I can present it to law enforcement. That's number one. All right. Vehicle registration. I will not be.
Let me see.
You can't put that out in the ring. If you want to hold it right here, you can hold
I'm
it
not
right here.
stepping into your car from my own.
You don't have to, but I'm going to stand right here.
Read it.
Well, sir, I'm not passing it to you outside this vehicle. It's raining outside. I don't want my paperwork. It's not a problem. Well, then what I'll do is I can call for your supervisor.
That's totally fine.
It's not a problem. Sounds good. All right. Time is 7:25 p.m. Officer is trying to pull me out my vehicle, Holloway. All right. Invalidated his traffic stop.
See, this is another feather in the cap of Team DLZ. What have I taught you guys to do? Laminate all of your information in a card. I'm at 5 free trifolds, 5 free trifolds. Email me. It's deletelaws@gmail, KT. Put deletelaws@gmail. I need your full mailing address perfectly. John Smith, 123 Main Street, Anywhereville, USA, 84281. I need 5 people so far. 5. I'm going to be 5 trifolds. And every person who ordered is getting 1 for free additionally. So I'm giving away 10 free trifolds. I shouldn't say that out loud. But this right here is how you want to be set up because it's raining outside. Obviously, you're not going to put your real, and obviously I'm not Denzel Washington. You're going to put a copy of your driver's license, photocopy your driver's license, front and back for entertainment purposes only. It's a Hollywood driver's license. Your proof of insurance. Now it's on a laminated card. I got your order, Lost Fool. Thanks, man. There it is. There it is. You want to do this so that you're not stuck in this position where it's raining outside and you can't give the cop your documents.
Says he's stopping me for tinted windows in which this is a temp permit from the state of Pennsylvania. All right. Temp permit from the state of Pennsylvania. That's number one. Can I reach for my license, sir?
Yes, he's refusing to give me
Can I reach for my license?
You can reach for your license.
Thank you.
Do you see that? He doesn't have his license put together with his registration and his proof of insurance.
All right. Here is my driver's license. This is number one. All right. Fire marshal identification. That's number 2. And badge to go with it. All right. And I'm requesting a supervisor. Can you call for your supervisor, sir?
Yes, I did, sir.
Thank you.
I'm trying to do my job.
Can you shut my door, please? Oh, yeah, that's accurate, too. That's who I work for, just so you know.
That's fine.
We're going to stop all this nonsense with you guys down here just stopping people and doing whatever you want. So that's done. Days are over.
I'm glad you think you're changing the world.
No, sir. Ashley, let me explain something to you. I'm not changing the world, okay? I'm professional, and we're going to change it one person at a time. I'm going to roll my back window up because you're getting inside of my vehicle wet, and I have speakers. You're damaging my speakers by the rain.
No, he's refusing to come out to the vehicle.
So can you please?
What's that?
Could you please?
No, it's yeah. Where's your driver's license?
My driver's license?
Yes.
No problem. There you go. Could you shut my door, please?
I'm trying to see if you're.
All right, I'm requesting so he can shut my door. My door is I got speakers, aftermarket speakers on my door, in which they're being damaged. He has my door wide open, so you see. So when I file a complaint, my speaker's being damaged. You guys will be able to see it. So what are you looking for?
I'm trying to see if your high beams was on. Because I know when you made that turn that your one light was up.
All right, shut my door at 7:28. I'm gonna roll that back window up, okay?
You can send that to me, Tribe. Send that to me. You've got my phone number.
Turn your high beam on now.
You said my high beams?
Your high beams.
Okay. What?
Not all of them.
All right, not a problem. Second suggestion is that my vehicle headlights, one of my headlights was off. Sound like similar to the Brandon Tate Brown issue. you know. But both my headlights are functioning properly. Requested a supervisor at 728 and refused to give him the paperwork to the vehicle because the state of Pennsylvania, for the reason why he's stopping me, invalidates his traffic stop for stopping a vehicle just for the sole purposes of sunscreening, in which PennDOT, I have a PennDOT exemption.
Everybody, welcome Heather to the chat. Thanks, Heather, for coming by. Nice to see you. Heather's a Facebook friend of mine. It's nice to see you, Heather. Yeah, we're not going to stop. Can you guys do me a favor? Put it in the comment section. We don't stop. We don't stop. We don't stop. I absolutely love that this guy is standing up for his rights and doing it in a professional way, which is what I'll be filming in this studio. I'll be filming all new videos, and they're going to go on First Amendment Auditor because we have to do a new channel. And a friend of mine who has a YouTube channel said he'll help me get to 1,000 new subscribers, and I'll have that channel open tomorrow. We don't stop. We don't stop going through the chat. We don't stop. Kyle's here, everybody. Haven't seen you yet. Good to see you, Kyle. Malena, haven't seen you, said your name tonight. Raoult, Dan Hanlon. Right on, Heather. We don't stop. April, we don't stop. Ignacio, we don't stop. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. We're not going to stop ever.
I quote for that today. You can stop it for the sole purpose of vehicle 10, 4520.
Oh, you can stop, but once I present paperwork to you invalidating your traffic stop, I showed it to you. You refused to look at it.
You didn't give me I wasn't stepping into your vehicle.
You don't have to step in. I can hold it right here and you can flash your flashlight. I'll do it again.
Tell me what I can see, sir.
I can tell you whatever I want because you're a public servant and you work for me. I pay my taxes. You pay. I pay my taxes. You work for me.
I don't work for
you. All right. You work for me.
Exactly. He works for us. Exactly.
Well, tonight you work for me, Officer Holloway.
And the title of this video is Firefighter Takes Control After Being Stopped by Police.
All right. That's why you're standing there waiting for your supervisor and I'm sitting here.
And I'm perfect.
All right. It's not a problem. And I'll be down here all day and every other day after that and every time you stop me. Here we go. Sunscreen permit again, just so you can see.
Well, I haven't seen it. You can show it whatever camera.
Here you go. Here's the seal from the state of Pennsylvania right here. Do me a favor. Well, you snatched it out in the window so I can get wet. Okay, so. All right.
Exactly, Chris Allen. Exactly. That's exactly correct, Jilly. Yeah, I'm going to give you an extra one. If you order 3 trifolds, I can't match them all, but I'll give you an extra trifold with those 3, and I'll give you a pair of cop cards, and I'm going to give one away. That's right. Listen, they don't do – I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission. These don't do me any good sitting here on the side of my desk. These don't do me any good sitting here. They don't help anybody. And think about it. I'm spreading the brand. I'm spreading the brand by giving you an extra one you can give to somebody else, giving you a pair of cop cards for free. They say delete laws on them. So right there along the side, it says delete laws. I'm spreading the brand. I'm spreading the awareness. These don't do me any good sitting in my office. They don't help anybody. Nobody has a trifold. Nobody can talk about invoking your Fifth Amendment right. I was in jail. I tried to give these away when I got out of jail. And yeah, I can't do that. I can't give them all away. I got to sell some. So I got to sell some to some people who can afford them, and other people can buy them. So I go to deletelaws.com, Jakku. Go to deletelaws.com and get the ones I ship to you. Make sure you get the ones I ship. They're $25, Jakku, unless you get multiple ones, and then they're cheaper. But if you order more than 3 or so, Jakku, I will contact you, email you, and cut you a better deal because I want to get them to you. Hey, Bree, nice to see you. Exactly. Oh, that's right. Dr. Donna has the actual poster.
Thank you very much. After he got it soaking wet now, so you guys can see.
Of course he did. Of course he did. Of course he did, because he doesn't care about you. He only cares about being a pig.
But that's okay. We'll leave that here to dry. So let's go back to the basis of this traffic stop, okay? I'm currently located on Van Dyke and North Street. This will be the 6700 block of Torsdale Avenue. Name is Tony Soto for the record, okay? Pulled over by a 15th District Officer Holloway, as you can see from the tape. First, he says that one of my headlights is out, and after, we're done with this issue here, I'm gonna step out and show you guys that none of my headlights were out, right? And then the second thing is, all right, he says that he's pulling me over for the tint. He told me to take my pic, in which I showed him a sunscreening permit from the state of PennDOT, giving me a vehicle exemption for sunscreening on my windows, in which he, before, as you've seen, tried to pull me out of my vehicle and make me step out of my vehicle, and I have a constitutional right not to step out of my vehicle. All right, and for his safety and my safety, this is being recorded, and I requested a supervisor for the record.
You don't have a firearm in the vehicle, do you?
I have no firearms and no weapons. He asked me, did I have a firearm in the vehicle? I told him no, and there is no firearm in the vehicle.
Okay, so you want to hear something funny? Do you want to hear something funny? So you know how you use your trifold, right? This isn't about the trifold necessarily. Tower time is here, everybody. Tower time is here. Make sure you guys sign up on teamdlz.com. Make sure you go to teamdlz.com and sign up. So you plead the Fifth Amendment, and the cop says you got to get out of the car. The way the trifold is set up is so that if the cop tells you got to get out of the car, in every state except for Pennsylvania, you flip the trifold open and it says you have to get out of the car in the name of officer safety. And there's Pennsylvania versus Mims, that the Supreme Court said that you have to get out of the car in the name of officer safety. But before you get out, you tell the copper, I'm going to get out, but I'm going to be filming the interaction. I have a right to film the police. Violating the First Amendment on camera removes the cop's qualified immunity. You want to read him that part. And then in every state except for Pennsylvania, you have to get out of the car in the name of officer safety because of the Supreme Court holding. But did you know that in Pennsylvania versus Mims, the case law from 1977 that says you have to get out of the car in the name of officer safety, the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania actually was on the side of Harry Mims. Pennsylvania versus Mims is Harry Mims. Harry Mims was a black guy, and he fought his case up to the Pennsylvania State Supreme Court. The Pennsylvania State Supreme Court said it is a major intrusion to the driver's rights to order him out of the car. And we say, no, you cannot make someone get out of the car in the name of officer safety. Well, the dirty DA in Pennsylvania filed certiorari to get to the Supreme Court. It got to the Supreme Court, and in 1977, the Supreme Court said you have to get out of the car in the name of officer safety, and the name of the case is Pennsylvania versus Mims. Unless you are in Pennsylvania. The state of Pennsylvania does not recognize Pennsylvania versus Mims. And you say, well, I thought it was a national policy. Ah, there it is. The policy of Pennsylvania versus Mims was created by the Supreme Court. It is not a law. The state legislature of Pennsylvania has a different law that was first written by a legislator and then signed into law by the executive, the governor. So in Pennsylvania, they don't recognize Pennsylvania versus Mims. This stop happened in Pennsylvania. So if you wonder why he's saying, I don't have to get out of the car, it's against my constitutional rights, the state constitutional rights of the state of Pennsylvania. Just a little fun fact there, a little interesting tidbit.
And I did not get them consent to search the vehicle, and they should know that.
What's going on, Julie?
It's not pharmacy. Yeah, I'm waiting for a supervisor.
Thanks, Hector. I appreciate you coming by. I don't have a text message from you from Rights On. Exactly, Rights On. Exactly. I plead the fifth is back. Thanks, brother. Glad you're back. Got it.
He will across the street. And pulled across the street. He took his vehicle across the street. All right, just so you guys can see this. He's across the street and he just pulled from behind me on a traffic stop. So what officer doing a traffic stop pulls across the street and opens the back of their vehicle up, all right, after I requested a supervisor? And this guy pulls across the street. But what is going on? Yeah, we're gonna file a complaint against these officers. So I'm not having it. This is unacceptable.
Who are you going to complain to, though? Your job is to survive the stop and get out of there without getting put in torture cuffs. That's your job. Survive this stop.
I'm gonna set my phone back down before I get shot, and they say that I'm reaching for something.
We just saw last week they killed a man because he pulled out his cell phone. And the DA didn't press charges against the cop.
I just find it's really awkward that he pulled from behind me and is sitting across the street. He knew he was wrong. That's what it is. Okay? So I guess we're no longer engaged in a traffic stop anymore. Know your rights, people.
Exactly.
Know your rights.
Exactly. Know your rights, people. Got that? Rights on. Thank you.
Partner of whom I did not see. No one's here yet. You guys can see. It's ridiculous. Time is 7:44. All right, they're pulling off. I want y'all to see this. They haven't even came back up to my car. They are pulling off. They are taking off. They are pulling off, and the supervisor did not show up, and they turned the corner, and they're pulling off. They pulled off. Let me get out my car so everyone can see this, okay? Number one, water damage to my door, okay? Let me turn the camera around so y'all can see this where I'm at. I am on Van Dyke and North, Van Dyke Street and North Street, all right? 2001 Mercury Grand Marquis, all right? Let me put my tag on this tape just for purposes of that. JNN 5066. All right. This is my vehicle, 22-inch rims. All right. One of my headlights were supposedly out, right? I want to curse so bad, but I'm a man of God, I can't. What does that look like to you? Do you see a headlight out on my car? Is there any headlight out on my car? None whatsoever. None. Let me turn my other beams on real quick. And this is after the police pulled me over. No supervisor showed up, and they pulled off. All right. Now, you mean to tell me that when they stopped Brandon Tate Brown, okay, that was a justified shooting, and the same thing almost happened with me just now? Take a look at my headlights. 1, 2. Both of them are on. Let's go back up. 1, 2. Headlights on the car. Both are on. Both are on. All right, we're going to district now because I just got stopped and I'm going to call 911 and make 911 to make a report, okay? Van Dyke and North.
That's a fact. Wyatt Elder just bought 3 trifolds for me to give away to other people. You know I'm still going to send you some stuff in the mail, Wyatt. You know I'm still going to. I've got right now I have 7 trifolds to give away right now. So Steve, then send me your full shipping address. Oh, is that for Team DL? Yeah, Team DLZ, I'll have a $6 level tomorrow. I'm sorry, it was supposed to be up today. I got on here saying there's a $6 level, and I didn't know that the webmaster didn't get it up. There'll be a $6 level tomorrow. But Wyatt, I want to say thank you for the super chat and thank you for buying 3 trifolds. If you can't afford a trifold, I just put this in the comment section here. If you need a trifold and you can't afford one, I will put one in the mail and send it to you because of I plead the 5th, because of April, because of Wyatt, because of Edward, because of Adam, because of Vincent, because of Travis, because of Jesus. That's 7. That's 7 right there. I'm going to give away 7 free trifolds. 7 free trifolds. Oh, I'm so sorry. More than that. 8, 9 free trifolds because Wyatt doesn't want the 3. He already has them. So I'm going to give away 9 free trifolds. 9 free trifolds. That's what I'm going to give away. 9. I'm going to give away 9 free trifolds. 9. I need you to send me your full shipping address. Scott, send me your full shipping address. Send it perfectly. Okay, Daniel, I have a $6 membership tomorrow on teamdlz.com. It is so cool. You can DM each other. You can connect with each other. You have your own wall where you can post your thoughts. Really, really cool. Wyatt, thank you. I appreciate it. Tower Time, thank you. Tower Time is a huge supporter as well. Aaron Peterson, got your hoodies in the mail. I got your tracking number if you need it. Steven, I need you to email me your full shipping address. I plead the 5th, a huge supporter. Donate so I can give away free trifolds. April is a huge supporter. She donates. Jennifer Hill's a huge supporter. I give away free trifolds. Writes on long time. Ryu Serious Audits. Good to see you, Doug. Thank you for coming. Milena, love you. I always love seeing Milena. Ryu Serious Audits. I need you guys to email me right now. I've got 9 and I only give away free trifolds during the live stream because you wouldn't believe how much my mailbox fills up with people in between. And then Jakku just put in a super sticker. I hope, Jakku, you're able to order your trifolds, and I'm going to hook you up, okay? I'll hook you up, Jakku, because I know you need a bunch for your grandkids. I think you said you had 6 grandkids. So you bet. No problem. Oh, Scott, you'll buy one? Thanks, man. I appreciate that. God bless you. If you can afford to buy one, please do so. Don't take one from someone I can ship to someone for free. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think everybody who's in here, they know I need to make money. Yes, this is a business. At the same time, I have a mission. I want to get a trifold in every car in America. I can't remember who said it, but they just said in here, they said pretty soon the cops are going to realize when they see the trifold, they know that person is going to plead the 5th Amendment. And I'm going to make some videos teaching you guys how to do it nicely. I just finished the studio. I got a guy who's got a cop suit, a good friend of mine, Madwin. He's going to come in and we're going to shoot a bunch more cop stuff. I'll have a $6 version up tomorrow. Stephen Miller, though, can't afford one for the thing tomorrow. So if you need a free trifold, I'm going to give away 9 free trifolds. 9. I've got the Youngstown video. We're going to watch it. I just want to make sure that I'm able to give away 9 to people who can't afford the 30, because it's $36. It's $25 for the trifold, then $11 shipping and handling because I'll only ship priority mail. So I won't ship it any other way. It bugs the hell out of me that people don't get their trifold. So yeah, Aaron, and I have to make money. There's no broke governors. There's no governor in America who's like, man, I got to worry about paying my light bill. There's no broke governors. Governors are chosen by the Democratic and Republican corporations. They're not chosen by the people. They are not. Oh, Scott watching from Ironton. Dude, Team DLZ. Okay, Joe, let me check my email. Whoops, I hope I didn't give away any information just now I wasn't supposed to give away. Oh, it's Jackie? Oh, okay. Okay, thanks. I'll make sure that I stick with that name, Jackie. Let's watch this finish up, and then I'm going to come back in. I need you guys to email me. I'm going to give away 9 free trifolds. 9. I'm going to give away 9 free trifolds.
This is where my vehicle was at. All right, so everyone can see. Sit online. The Fox 29 news and the story did air, as everyone's seen. Responding to the police officer who commented on the story. Okay, and I'm going to point out some things that were not showed on the news, but were actually on the physical tape itself. First of all, I want everyone to pay attention to what the officer said, that I was trying to bait them in, and if I would have gave them the proper paperwork or anything to that nature, whatever he said, then traffic stop, I would have got a warning for the tent, and a 2-minute traffic stop didn't have to be that long. The last time I checked, one of the first things I said when he stopped me a few minutes into the video was, I have a vehicle sunscreening exemption permit, a tent permit, in which I clearly tried to show the officer, and he clearly didn't look at it until he snatched it out of my hand 5-6 minutes into the alleged motor vehicle code violation traffic stop, when he wanted to change his story up from the headlights to the tent. And
let me make a couple announcements here. I got Ken in Washington. I got your address. I'm screenshotting it now. There it is. I'm sending you a free trifold on Monday. Joe W. I got your address. I'm sending you a free trifold on Monday. Let me check here what we got. Travis, I got your right here. There it is. Okay, got you, man. I need your full shipping address properly. Sorry about that. I'm just doing something on the back end here. Okay, Travis, I got yours. I'm going to send you off a free one on Monday. There it is. There it is. Okay, cool. All right, there we go. And now Rights On just sent me a video. So let's check this out. This is in Youngstown, where they murdered James Sheets. So I have 3 free trifolds we're giving away right there. I need 6 more.
A Youngstown police officer was attacked last week inside Youngstown Police Headquarters downtown. And today, police released surveillance video of the incident. It happened on Thursday when suspect Kashawn Sims asked to talk with the police chief. He was told that he needed an appointment, after which the situation escalated. Take a listen and watch, but some of the language you may find offensive.
You have to leave, sir. Make me leave. Say that again. You called me retarded. Say that again. You're mental.
Well, oh, he insulted him.
Now, the fight started from there. At one point, you can see the suspect actually holding the officer on the floor. They do stop for a second. The officer tries to get Sims under control, and though the officer did have his weapon come out, it never was fired.
So you control a person by either controlling their head and their neck or by controlling their hips. You don't control someone just by trying.
That's when help arrives, and Sims is finally brought to the ground and subdued. Now, we have another angle of the attack from a security camera inside the police department. The two are face-to-face, and the suspect grabs for the officer's neck, and he goes down. Then someone else arrives and gets Sims off the officer, and he puts his weapon back in his holster. Sims will be charged with assaulting a police officer. Now, these are major local stories we will continue to.
I got you, Clown Patrol. Clown Patrol, I got your information. There's 5 right there. We got 4 more to give away. I have 4 more to give away. Clown Patrol, I got your information, and I will send you out those cop cards. No problem. Got you, dude. So I got a screenshot of your information. Anybody else? I need 4 more people, 4 more free trifolds tonight that I'm going to give away to people. And everybody who orders tonight gets an extra trifold and a pair of cop cards. I will keep my word. Even if we give away 20, I'll still do it. I will still do it no matter what. Plead the 5th. just threw in another 20. Thank you, Plead the Fifth. Thank you, Plead the Fifth. I really appreciate your support. You mean a lot to me. I really appreciate that. Thanks. So now Wyatt. So Wyatt, I still have Wyatt's trifolds to give away. I still have 4 free trifolds to give away because Wyatt gave away those 3. It would be 6. It would be 7, but it's 9 because Wyatt doesn't even want his. I'll send you out some cop cards you can give away, Wyatt. I'll send you out like 3 or 4 cop cards of the yellow and the blue so that I can give away, so you can give them away to people. Spread the brand, spread the brand. You know, I'm going to write these off as promotions. These were promotional stuff. Okay. So I still have 4 more trifolds. I still have 4 more trifolds to put in the mail. And I got Clown Patrols. Tower time, make it 10, Chili. I've got 5 more trifolds. I got 5 more trifolds to give away. I got 5 more trifolds to give away. Who needs a free trifold? Who needs a free trifold? I mean, Clown Patrol, it's not me that's awesome. It's these other people. I can't do anything without funding. I can't. So people are like, oh, Chili's this, that. No, I have to make money too. I have to. Or I can't do what I'm doing. I can't do it without you. There's no way. There's no way. I'll fail miserably. So Plead the Fifth threw in another little super chat. God bless you. Yeah, this explains why they're throttling me, because they don't want me to. Okay, Jesus, I got you. I got you. It's right here. Here, it's deletelaws@gmail. Shoot me an email to deletelaws@gmail. Remember, put your email address in there perfect so I can just copy and paste it. And I actually take it from a screenshot, so I type it in anyway. I'm just saying. My email address is deletelaws@gmail.com. There it is right there. I'll put that one on the screen. Just shoot me an email. Oh, Unbelted Vortex needs one. There it is right there. From American Patriot Forever. I got 5 more free ones to give away. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's spread the brand. If you want to go to deletelaws.com and order one, great. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. If you don't have the money and you need one, right now people have donated and bought one so I can give one away. It's the best thing going. It's the best way I can actually do it. Jackie, you can go ahead. You got my email address right there. Shoot, I keep taking down my email address. You can email me right now, Jackie. If you have, I think you said that you were in your 70s. If you have any problems at all, you can email me your cell phone number and I'll just call you. Or you can email me and I can email you back and forth. We can do PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or I can just run your credit card through the machine. It's perfectly fine. Either way. Unbelted Vortex needed one. And so Clown Patrol, I got your email with your shipping address. With your shipping address. I got your trifolds and cop cards in your car. Plead the Fifth is such a huge supporter. It's just so unbelievable. Thanks, Plead the Fifth. So let me check my email real quick and see who else. I got you, Clown Patrol. Got you, Randy. Oh no, just resend that, Randy. Resend it. Randy, resend it because I don't have it. I have too many emails. I have so many hundreds of emails you can't even imagine. Okay, cool. No problem. And then Travis is emailing me. Travis, I got you, dude. I got you, man. Travis, you're going to be stoked. I got you. There it is. There it is. I'm just looking for other people who. Okay, so Leanne, I got your email. Leanne, you didn't put a mailing address in there. You said, can you send me a free trifold? Teresa, I got you. Teresa in Missouri. Oh, Teresa. Okay, I got you. Screenshot in your, there it is. I got your address. Free trifold for Teresa coming. Okay, cool. Let me see who that was. Ismail in Arizona. Screenshot in your email. Got you, Ismail. I'm shipping you out a free trifold. I don't know what we're at. Are we at 7 or 8? I don't know how many we're at. Are we at 7 or 8? Are you at 7 or 8? Thanks, Michael. I appreciate you being here, man. Michael's shooting in vertical, and he's really reaping the rewards from that. So, Ignacio, thanks. Let me see if I have. Lost Fool ordered a trifold. So let me see if I have another person who emailed me. I have at least 2 more to give away. Ismail in Arizona. Got you. Okay, cool. And then we have, is that John? Here it is. Got you. You didn't put you got to put your full shipping address. I got at least 2 more free trifolds to give away. And I need somebody who, there it is right there. Hey, Glenn, check your mail. Glenn, I sent you a free trifold already. I know for a fact because you're in Massachusetts and that I know exactly where you live. Like I know your address. So I know where you are. I sent you a free trifold in the mail, Glenn. Check your mail and get that one that I sent you for free. I already sent you a free trifold, Glenn. Sorry, let me play another video and I can do this in the back end as you guys are watching. This is a good video. I'll have you guys watch this one as I give away trifolds in the background here. Pulled over by Fresno PD for having yellow headlights. Starts out as an argument. Then he figures out about the camera, or he thinks I know more about him in this subject. He gives up and lets me go.
How you doing tonight, sir? How can I help you? Stopped you because of the headlights. Can't have yellow forward facing. Any reason you haven't switched them over?
They're legal. They're lawful. They're 100% lawful.
I stopped you because they're not.
They are. I verified it with CHP, with the Fresno court, everybody. They're lawful.
Okay, well, I handle all the tickets for Fresno Police Department. I deal with the court. I can tell you they're not. You have your driver's license on you?
I do.
I got another free trifold I'm giving away. I say it out loud so that the people come back. So I've got Sheila in Lakewood, Colorado. Lakewood's a huge city, so I'm not giving away anything about Sheila. So Sheila, I got you right there. Screenshot. I'm giving you a free trifold. I have at least 1 more to give away.
Dude, I don't feel it's a lawful stop.
Well, you're welcome to take that up with my supervisor if you like.
Who's your supervisor, Chandler?
John Chandler? He hasn't been a motor sergeant.
Sergeant Chandler? Here?
Sergeant Chandler's out of Southeast. I work for traffic.
Okay.
But John Chandler, he can speak for me if you like.
He can speak for you?
Well,
I have the proof of it right here. I have the minute order that shows I went to court for it already. I won the case. Would you like to see that one?
He doesn't have his paperwork together, though.
That one. Right there in section A. So it's clear that it can be white or yellow. Here's the minute order right here. Shows what I was written up for. Shows I was not guilty.
Thanks, Daniel.
Jeffrey Bird.
Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate you, man. Team DLZ, strong, rolling strong. April Rain, bought a trifold for someone else and then bought 5 memberships. Thanks, April. I plead the 5th promoting.
Thanks, sir. Here you go. I'll research it and I'll let the unit know if I find that it's
I know this.
lawful, but
I know this guy. He's not a traffic cop.
I know Eloy well.
But he pulled me over first for it. He let me go. He gave me a case number here that he was going to look it up. He did some research.
Okay.
Found nothing on it. Then a few days later, Ben Barnes and Brian Williams.
So he's talking, right? But he's fighting for his rights. He has yellow headlights, according to what the cop said. So this guy, oh shoot, I better make this a reaction video. Oh, this is 9 years old, so he's not going to copyright strike me.
They pulled me over, and they are the ones that ticketed me for this case. I went to court. I won it. I checked with Chandler. I checked with Bustos. I checked with the watch commander at CHP in Fresno. Everybody did research on it. We all collaborated. Everybody agrees that they are lawful after all.
I'll just give you a heads up. You handled this beautifully, okay? I'm sure it's a pain to be pulled over on a constant basis.
I know.
What we're normally told is only white lights on the headlights. I'm not aware of that. I will research it. I know you gave me a paper. It's not part of the minute order from what I'm used to. I'd like to look at the vehicle code. I'm obviously not going to cite you, but obviously it's something that the police department needs to get figured out. So I'll take care of that for you, okay? I appreciate you being really nice.
You too.
I love how the cop told him, I absolutely love how the cop told him, you handled this beautifully. That was fantastic. That's a police officer right there. Now, did he get scared away because of the camera? Maybe. But at the same time, he upheld his oath to the Constitution, and he respected this man's rights. He calmly, respectfully stated his position, and the police officer went ahead and respected his rights. And that's why I call that man a police officer. Donnell Brown, while I got you here right now, I'm going to send you another $50 for Craig. I'm going to send you $55 for the fee. I'm going to send you $55 right now for Craig Hendry from people who have sent me money for him. Got you right here. And I'm going to send you $60 right here live on the screen. And this is going to be Hendry donation. Actually, you know what? I'm going to send you $120. I'm going to send you $60 for Hendry, and I'm going to send you $60 for Don Newman. I have people's money who have sent it to me, trusted me to distribute their money properly. So this is a Hendry and, oops, I missed the N here. This is the Hendry and Newman donation. So there's $60 each for each of their books because Donnell Brown has an account. So right here, I'm sending this. Here it is. Let me make sure I don't show anything on here, give away anybody's information like Donnell's or my own. There it is right there. There it is. I just sent $120 over for Hendry and Newman just now, so that you could put $55 on each of their books and cover the $5 fee. So that's $55. Yeah, $55 on each of their books. If that's okay, Donnell. I'm sorry to ask you to do that, but I don't think you mind doing it too much. So we just sent another Jilly. Yes. Jilly. Yes. There's the 10th trifold right there. There is the 10th trifold. So remember, Mystery, I have a free trifold coming for you. Jill Vol, I got you right here. Jill, I got you. Screenshotting your address right now. Got it. Got it. Got it. Whatever you want to do, Jill, whatever you want to donate, no problem. Jill wrote in here that she was still willing to listen. Anything you want to do, Jill, is perfectly fine. Your trifold was purchased by somebody else, so I'll send you two. Yes, let me take a better screenshot so I have all the information when I'm doing these on Monday. I'm going to screenshot your email message again. Got you, Jilly. I will send you out two trifolds in the mail on Monday. So there's 10 and 11 that we're giving away trifolds tonight. I got you, Jilly. I got you. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Super appreciate it. This cop was a total police officer on this stop, and he did not violate this man's rights. There's Mystery. There you are. Mystery, you can come back in the chat. I'll ship it out on Monday. And let me check your address again. I'll tell you how long it's going to take to get there. Mystery going to Colorado. It's going to take 2-3 days. You'll have it probably by Wednesday, maybe Thursday, Marauder. So here's what we did. We gave away 11 free trifolds tonight and a pair of cop cards to Clown Patrol. Clown Patrol, since I'm going to pay the $6 to ship them to you, I'm going to send you 2 sets of cop cards, 2 yellows and 2 blues. Promotional items. That's what they are. That's what they are. Yeah, he does actually have another video. Do you guys want to watch the other video? Here's the other video of that same guy, So he says, pulled over 12, 15, 14 again for yellow highlights, 7th time. I pretty much begged this cop for a ticket. At the end, he refuses. He also denies that he's violated my rights and furthermore refuses to apologize. Then even claims that has not just detained me unlawfully, so he tells me to go on my way.
Is it possible to go down these tracks?
I'm going to give you one anyway. Alaska audits, I'm not sure what you're talking about, but I would like to know. So Unbelted Vortex, use this email address and send me your full shipping address. These guys replace virtue for team and they end up killing themselves later, having PTSD because you can't, virtue is purpose, self-respect, dignity, pride, independence. You have to work on your virtue. These guys replace virtue for team. You heard him say it. I'm on a different team now.
We're signed to a different team now.
No, bro. You think you're on a team, but you're not working on yourself and your purpose in life. This isn't a purpose, harassing people and stealing. Join teamdlz.com. I will have $6 memberships tomorrow. The minimum one's $12 right now, but I'll have $6 memberships tomorrow.
If you want to cite me for, I'd like to get a citation for it so that I can make sure that it's documented properly. Okay. So if you can cite me for a vehicle code that's relevant to these headlights, I'd like that. Because if I'm not going to be cited for it, this is a complete waste of time. It's a violation of my Fourth Amendment rights to travel freely.
But it's not a violation because you committed a violation, so I stopped it.
If you tell me I committed a violation, I'd like to be cited for it, please. I've already been cited for it, and it was deemed lawful. Okay. So please go ahead and cite me for it. I'll wait patiently for that.
Okay. Well, that's your option. That's your request.
I'd like the citation so I can go to court and do the same process again.
And I want you to listen to this right here. And so this video is 9 years old, but I want you to listen to something. I'm going to show you something very important. 9 years ago was 2015.
Being unlawfully detained.
So
I'm giving you a verbal warning.
Okay, I'd like an apology for the violation of my rights from being unlawfully detained here for this amount of time.
You're not being unlawfully detained.
So am I free to go?
Warning.
Am I free to go?
North Carolina versus Heen. He said he's not being unlawfully detained. North Carolina versus Heen was 2014. This stop happened in 2015. So why is this relevant? Why am I showing you this case law right here? It says, in April of 2010, Sergeant DeRisi of the Surrey County Sheriff's Department observed Maynard Javier Vasquez driving north on the 177 with a broken taillight. When Derriere pulled over the vehicle, he noticed another man, Nicholas Heenan, lying under a blanket under the back seat. Derriere spoke with the two of them, felt that their stories did not match up, and was concerned that Heen had not gotten up from the back seat. Derriere asked for permission to search the vehicle. Heenan agreed, and Derriere found a bag of chemicals in the car. A grand jury indicted Heenan for 2 counts of trafficking. Heenan filed a motion to suppress the evidence discovered during the search of his vehicle, and the trial court denied the motion. The North Carolina Court of Appeals reversed the trial court and held the traffic stop was not objectively reasonable because North Carolina law only requires 1 working brake light. This is the most important part of this right here, so you understand this. He stopped him because he didn't have a brake light working. But North Carolina only requires 1 working brake light. The North Carolina Supreme Court reversed and held that when an officer's mistake of the law is reasonable, it may give rise to reasonable suspicion. They said that if the cop makes a mistake of the law is reasonable. It gives rise to reasonable suspicion required for the traffic stop of a vehicle under the Fourth Amendment. The North Carolina Supreme Court sent the case back to the State Court of Appeals, who had already reversed the decision. The North Carolina Court of Appeals found no error in the trial court's judgment. A dissenting judge, however, stated that the North Carolina Supreme Court ruling created fundamental unfairness because it was held citizens to the traditional rule that ignorance of the law is no excuse. Citizens have no ignorance of the law as an excuse, while allowing police officers to be ignorant of the law based on this dissent. Heen again applied to the North Carolina Supreme Court, which rejected his appeal. So then one of them applied for certiorari to the Supreme Court. And the constitutional question is, does a police officer's mistake of the law like you just saw in the video a moment ago, does the police officer's mistake of the law provide individualized, reasonable suspicion that the Fourth Amendment requires to justify a stop? The only good judge is Sonia Mayor, and she was wacky over the bird flu of 2020. Yes, Chief Justice Robert delivered an opinion 8-1 that held that the search and seizure is reasonable under the Fourth Amendment when an officer makes a reasonable factual or legal mistake. The video you just saw, the cop pulled him over for legal headlights, but because he made a factual legal mistake, then it's forgiven and it's justified. Your rights are not violated. Your Fourth Amendment right to be free of unreasonable searches and seizures has been struck down by the 2014 case of North Carolina versus Heen. And what people don't understand is when the Supreme Court makes a holding, the Constitution is changed for that period of time until this will be overruled in 50 years by the time I'm dead. So it says, because the Fourth Amendment jurisprudence turns on the question of reasonableness, then the black-robed tyrants who we don't elect can just fuck us over. Sorry for the language, but that's just the way it is. Governing officials have traditionally been allowed leeway to enforce the law for the community's protection. Government officials are allowed leeway. They can make mistakes. As long as the mistakes of the law or fact in question was reasonable, the Fourth Amendment does not hold mistakes to be incompatible with the concept of reasonable suspicion. Well, where does the concept of reasonable suspicion come from? It comes from Terry versus Ohio. However, the court held that those mistakes must be objectively reasonable. So could him saying that he thought the lights were illegal be objectively reasonable? Sure. An officer cannot gain the benefit of the Fourth Amendment reasonableness through a sloppy or incomplete knowledge of the law. In her concurring opinion, Justice Elena Kagan, a privileged little white bitch from New York, emphasized that the majority's opinion analysis was limited to when mistake of the law in question is an objectively reasonable one. Kagan also wrote that the test to determine whether, so in other words, she's just saying, oh, I agree, but on different grounds. It is such a scam. It is such a scam. It is such a scam. The Supreme Court is such a scam. The Fourth Amendment turns on reasonableness. So if a cop makes the mistake of the law, that's reasonable. He's not perfect. He's going to make mistakes. Your rights aren't violated. He made a mistake. But that's an illegal seizure. No. The cop just made a mistake. Now give us your papers. The Supreme Court needs to be elected. They did? What? What? I told you guys, join Team DLZ right now. Join teamdlz.com. Wow, I told you guys. I told you. Let me check my email real quick. Due to a copyright match, your stream was interrupted. TeamDLZ.com is up and running. Let's cover some videos. Stream interrupted when copyright content is detected. So what was the copywritten content? I told you guys. I was just talking about North Carolina versus Heenan. Let me show you the email that I got. Due to a copyright, I told you, join teamdlz.com. I told you, it's coming. This channel is going to be gone soon. I told you. North Carolina versus Heenan 2014 allows police to make mistakes of the law, and it's not a violation of your civil liberties. Due to a copyright match, your stream was interrupted. TeamDLZ.com is up and running. Wow. They're going to delete this channel. You guys know that, right? You guys know that, don't you? I mean, everybody knows that, right? They're going to delete this channel. You know that, right? You guys do know that, right? That stresses me out for sure. Let's see what we got here. Community guideline strike. I just got a community guideline strike. So I don't know what to say. I mean, I've been telling you that I've been telling you. I would love to. Yeah. Don't worry, because we don't stop. Yeah, it must have been streaming. I'll get to see it on X. Let's see. Do you guys want to see? I mean, I got to get out of here, but let's see. Let's see real quick. Let's see. Let me see. I'm streaming this live on X at the same time. So let's check it out. Let's see what we got here. Oh gosh. Okay, here it is. Here's the trying to go backwards here on the live stream. There's 30 people watching on X right now. 27 people watching on X right now. Wow. So yeah, they're going to try to get rid of this channel, you guys. Join teamdlz.com. I'll have a $6 version tomorrow. I'm sorry, I only have a 12, 22, and something else. But we're going to put a $6 version and a $1,000 version for people who have excess cash and they can afford to support what we're doing, and we're not going to stop. So that's crazy. That's crazy. X is what Twitter used to be called. X is Twitter. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Wow, it's scary. Yeah, join teamdlz.com and connect with other people in this chat. Jill, I got you. Jill went ahead. She gifted 5 memberships tonight. She bought her own trifold. Like, just Jill. I got you, Jilly. I'm gonna hook you up so you'll have some extras to give away to people. Hey, Catherine. Did you get the trifold that I sent to you in the mail? Did you get the stuff I sent off? I sent you cop cards and trifold in the mail. I'm not sure if you got that or not. I want to make sure that you got it, Catherine. I hope that you got it. Yeah. I want to make sure. Oh, Beth Risk got a death threat tonight. She's exposing the truth over there in Ironton. Yeah, Chris, I can stream on teamdlz.com. So if I'm ever not here, go to teamdlz.com. Jilly, I got you. I'm going to give you a lot of extra stuff. If I have a channel here, if we have a channel here tomorrow, I'm going to pull out all the women's t-shirts that I have. Jilly, send me your t-shirt size. I'm going to send you a free t-shirt. Jilly, and there was someone else I owed a woman's t-shirt, but I just got everything situated here in the studio. There was somebody else. Was it Christine? April, I think I sent your t-shirt. Was it Christine or was it James Sheets is dead. And I talked to his widow 2 days ago. So Rumble doesn't do anything. Omega, you sent me your shipping address. Will you do me a favor, Omega? Will you resend me your shipping address? I just want to make sure that I shipped you. I have a shipping log, but resend me your mailing address, XX Omega, because I wanted to make sure. Everybody sign up at teamdlz.com. I'll have a $6 membership tomorrow. Right now, the lowest one is $12, but I'll have a $6 one tomorrow. I got to get the flock out of here. I've been on here for almost 4 hours. And so just so you guys know, I may not be able to stream tomorrow. I just got a community guideline strike. So I just got a strike. I don't know, and Michael Eline knows this. I may end this broadcast and they suspend me from being able to broadcast for a week. So I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow or not. If I'm not, I'll be on teamdlz.com. That's where I'll be tomorrow if I can't stream tomorrow. When I end this live stream, this might be it for a week here because I just got a community guideline strike just now. So love you too, KT. All right, I'm going to get the flock. Grateful Dabs, I know I saw you on Team DLZ, and make sure you add other people and start DMing and start meeting each other. All right, so I got to get the flock out of here. I mean, I had an absolutely great time with you guys tonight. We're giving away 11 trifolds tonight. Let me check my mail. Let me see if I'm going to give, if anybody else sent me an email with their full shipping address, and I can give away 12 trifolds tonight. But we sold 6 or 7, so at least. Wow. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. Cannot believe it. Okay. I got it. I got you, Ryut Serious Audits. I got your video. I'm downloading your video right now, Ryut Serious Audits. All right, listen, I'm going to get the flock out of here. If I can't live stream tomorrow, meet me on teamdlz.com because I just got a community guideline strike. I told you. Love you guys. Thanks for your support. I'll see you on the next one. Later, Gators. Chevy! Chevy, where you at, Playboy?